most likely going to be a billion-dollar insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the billion-dollar auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you've fallen behind on payments, or you just don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today.
Do you own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location, cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention, Tacho buys houses.
Y'all gonna see me shine, 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 walking on beams of light, 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 light. Oh, 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 oh.
The On-Par Golf Academy at Mission Del Lago was designed and developed to offer not only the highest quality golf instruction in San Antonio, but so much more. With its experienced staff and its TrackMan indoor and outdoor training facility, On-Par Golf has the capability to meet all your golf improvement needs. From its junior golf programming to its entertainment and hosting services, OPG has got you covered. So if you're ready to take your golf game to the next level, come see us at On-Par Golf.
The attorneys and staff at Quezada, Larman, and Brignac PC earn their clients' trust by serving with integrity and honor. QLB is committed to getting its clients' lives back on track. We represent cases that fall into the areas of family law, probate law, civil law, HOA law, and real estate law. The QLB team stands ready to assist our clients in all litigation. Our attorneys have extensive experience representing hundreds of clients, and we're well versed in Texas law and well acquainted with the court systems. Whether you need a trust, will, civil, real estate, or family lawyer, you can count on QLB. We know that your family is extremely important to you, and as our client, it is important to us as well. We strive to represent our clients as effectively and efficiently as possible. Our divorce and family lawyers know that working through the impersonal world of the legal system does not match the emotions you may feel. That is why, whether it's divorce, adoption, or any other area of family law, we strive to reduce the anxiety and stress of the situation through caring, understanding, and clear communication. In San Antonio, call the law offices of Carlos Quezada at 210-606-6568 or visit us in person at 2823 East South Cross Boulevard.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Prom 2023 is just around the corner, and you want to look your best. At Rex Formal Wear, we've got you covered. Choose from a wide range of styles and sizes and let our expert staff help you find the perfect fit. Don't wait. Come in and reserve your tuxedo today. Visit now and be the talk of the night.
I've been working for Harlandale for 23 years. I'm the first person they see, and I like to work with kids. Here at Harlandale, we're a team. And when it comes to delivering the kids safely to school, we all work together and we accomplish the mission.
Join Harlandale ISD as a bus driver and become a vital part of our education community. Enjoy a fulfilling career with competitive pay starting at $19 an hour. Apply today at harlandale.net/apply.
Come be a part of the Harlandale legacy.
Get ready. Let's go.
Go, Victor. Hold it. Now.
La familia no es una cosa importante, es todo. At SISD, family is practicing and making art. It's fulfilling your duty with honor. It's playing to win and changing lives through learning. Familia is getting you ready for college or getting you ready for your career. And at SISD, the founding school district in the Alamo City, familia is not an important thing. It's everything. And it's available to any student, no matter where they live. So come join our familia.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez and Associates today at 210-337-1111. When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody...
Now the colors presented by Highlands High School Army Junior ROTC Color Guard. Carrying the American flag is Cadet Chris Lieutenant Gavin Swell. Carrying the Texas flag is Cadet.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you've fallen behind on payments, or you just don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today.
And right now the national anthem is being played, so we'll take the mic down to the field. The Highlands Owls Marching Band. Well, Coach, we're glad to be back on here in this first week of district play. These two teams coming in, and this is a very, very good matchup tonight here at Alamo Stadium.
It's a great matchup here, Bobby. The McCollum Cowboys have traveled just right down the road to the rock pile here at Alamo Stadium for the. This is the 14-5A D2 kickoff classic, if you will. It's the first district ball game of the season. The Highlands Owls hosting it here at home at the beautiful Alamo Stadium. It should be a good one. McCullum coming off of a 27-0 victory over the South San Bobcats last week, and the Highlands Owls didn't start exactly the way they were hoping for. A tough loss against the Austin Crockett last week, as
Make some noise for your team.
Against Austin Crockett last week, were shut out 42-0. They're going to try to make amends for that here. Coach Landeros, we visited with him before the game started. He told us that they had a few tweaks, a few ankles in ice, if you will, and he feels that the Owls are much healthier tonight and ready to open district play here at their home stadium, Alamo Stadium, as the McCullum Cowboys come to visit. In the coin flip pregame ceremonies, Highlands won the toss and they elected to receive. McCullum is going to kick off, and on your screen, left to right, that means north to south. They will start off the game defending the north end zone, and the Highlands Owls will receive back at the south end zone. We are the clock tells us 12 minutes to go. We are all set. We're all set to go for the McCullum Cowboys number 11 will kick off. Number 11 is David Garza. He was almost perfect last week against South San, missing on one extra point, hitting on the one field goal that he took. So a lot of confidence that he built up in week 1. He's back for week 2 now. Oh, we've got a big return for the Highlands Owls. It's Willie Gaskin. Willie Gaskin, one of the highlight athletes here in 14-5 AD2. He's going to quarterback for the Highlands Owls, but Coach Landeros has enough confidence in him and his athletic abilities to put him back as a return man on the kickoff team, and he gets that ball back beyond the 40-yard line. Looks like the officials are going to spot it at the 43, so the Owls will start their first possession here in district play from their own 43-yard line.
Great field position, and you always want to thank your return team for that great position there. And now we get a chance here to see the Highlands Owls offensive unit here.
It's Willie Gaskin in shotgun. It's a spread offense. Willie Gaskin, quarterback draw. Looks like it was designed. He goes around the right edge, and he's pushed by Preston McAlexander over there on the left edge, drives him out, but not before Willie Gaskin gets we'll call that a 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 7 when the Owls snap again.
Yeah, then he had pressure coming from that opposite side. McAlexander did a good job, but it was also number 52, Jared Roth, on the right side of the defensive line, chasing him down as well.
This time it's Mateo Rodriguez in the backfield with Willie Gaskin. Twins both ways. The handoff goes to Mateo. He looks for yards in the middle, unable to find that. He tries to juke outside, but he's tackled by his ankles. No gain on the play for the McCullum Cowboys. Ian Escobedo will get credit for that tackle.
Also on that tackle, Coach, number 85, Seth Hernandez, was doing a good job just staying with his blocker and using his strength to get rid of him.
This time the Highlands Owls will use slot backs, and it'll be Willie Gaskin keeping it. He's going to try the left edge. Oh, a textbook tackle and a flag afterwards. I don't think there was anything wrong with that tackle. Jason Moreta on the tackle. Let's see what the flag is.
Yeah, Jason Moreta, you talk about a tackle. That's exactly what you want. You put your shoulder right into the hips, wrap around his knees, and bring him down. So another no-gainer there. The McCollum defense right now, Coach Villafranca, looking pretty darn good to start this out. And what a beautiful, nice afternoon or evening, early evening it is here from Alamo Stadium.
And let us see what the penalty is. It is holding against the Owls, and declining the penalty, as Coach Klein will do, will bring 4th down and 7 from the 46-yard line. Coach Landeros and the Owls will send the punt team out. Yeah, Bobby, this is a cool front. We're at 98 degrees. It is up here, way up high. Probably a little warmer there on the turf, but 98 degrees. I think that qualifies as a cool front here in San Antonio in August.
Yeah, and you look, if you're watching on our YouTube channel, which I'm sure you are, look at the visitor sidelines.
Oh, boy, a bad snap, and the punter was going to turn the corner for the Owls. It's Albert Perez Torres, another one of their outstanding athletes. He's a wide receiver and a defensive back. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Boy, he stepped out of bounds. Oh, this is really close. The yard marker's all the way on the other side, and the officials are going to have to – it was a bad snap, Bobby. I'm not sure if that was a designed fake or if Albert Perez Torres decided just to scoop and go. But either way, it was a gain of 7 yards and enough to move the chains. The drive is sustained. The Owls on the Cowboy side of the field now. This one will get snapped from the Cowboys 47, 1st and 10 Highlands.
What an amazing turn of events here for Highlands. They were looking to punt it off. And again, Coach, I don't know, like you said, if it was designed that way. But if you talk to any special teams coach, that's what they're going to want you to think anyway.
Well, you got to be ready with your checks, and this one again goes right up the middle. Willie Gaskin handing it off, and the Owls feeling like they can get some positive yardage up the middle. Haven't done so just yet. First carry for Trayvon Harden.
And again, Seth Hernandez, Preston McAlexander doing a great job, I should say, on the defensive line. they've really been able to shut down the run ever since the Highlands Owls have been keeping it on the ground.
Coach Klon talked about resiliency in our pregame visit and giving up a 4th and 7. We'll see how resilient this defense is. Willie Gaskin again. He's going to keep it this time. He's being chased. It's Luke Landa way out there first. And Isaiah, I beg your pardon, not Isaiah, but Jared Roth, who you mentioned earlier, Bobby, finishes the job on the tackle.
Yeah, as the quarterback rolled out to his right side, he threw kind of a vicious stiff arm there over at Luke Landa, and that bought him those 2 yards that he needed to get the gain right down to the 45-yard line. Actually, he'll get 3 yards on that carry, Coach.
Willie Gaskin pulling out the Heisman pose early. A nice stiff arm. Good for, as you said, 2 yards. It's a 3rd and 8. The ball spotted at the 45-yard line. Gaskin will be in a shotgun for 99% of the night here, and he's going to take the shotgun, roll back his pocket, looking for something short, and he's found a receiver tackled right on the spot. It was John Gill across the field. But, boy, he was tackled just about as soon as he touched the ball.
Yeah, that was a pretty short play there for the Highlands Owls. It was just something that they're just trying to get the ball moving as they are approaching or just inside McCullum Cowboy territory. Not enough for a first down.
Luke Landa again back to receive the punt. We'll see if the Owls actually punt the ball this time. 4th and 7, just like it was on the previous 4th down. Nice snap this time. The ball is going to get kicked in a direction away from Luke Landa, but the bounce is going to bring it back. Highlands Owls surrounds it. I don't think Luke's going to get that one. It'll roll dead at the 21-yard line. The Cowboys will take possession right there. First possession of the evening for the McCollum Cowboys.
Yeah, they'll take over at their own 21-yard line. They could have had this ball a little bit sooner. We don't know exactly what happened on that play just a few moments before when the Highlands Owls converted on a 4th down, whether it was a designed punt fake or a designed trick play for them to get the first down. But McCollum Cowboy defense did a fantastic job once again stopping the run against the Highlands Owls.
The McCollum Cowboys, Justin Rodriguez quarterbacking. He starts off with 2 backs with them. The pitch goes to number 5, and number 5 for the Cowboys is Javier Martinez. Javier Martinez, a nice gain on the play. It was a dive fake and a pitch for about a 7-yard gain, 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, and then you had Mateo Rodriguez on the stop for the Owls, but not before the Cowboys able to pick up 5 yards on that. What a nice run there by the McCollum Cowboys to start on their very first offensive play of the game.
Nice positive gain. I think we're going to call that staying on schedule. 1 receiver to the right, 1 to the left, and this time Justin Rodriguez will keep the ball after faking the handoff to Dominic Zapata, our player of the game last week against South San. Justin Rodriguez, no gain on the play, stuffed by the defensive line.
Yeah, that was number 35, Sebastian Leyva, making the stop there. But we talked about Justin Rodriguez, Coach Villafranca, about how effective he is on the ground and how well he runs that option play. This time he picked up a couple of yards.
Really built for that. Visited with Coach Klon about that topic as well before the game. And Coach Klon has a lot of confidence in the young man. He's only a junior, started as a sophomore. But anytime you ask, anytime you ask your quarterback to run an option or read option offense, you're putting a lot of faith in him. And Coach Klon does that. This time he's going to keep it himself without a fake. It looked like it was a busted play, if you ask me. Justin Rodriguez looked to fake it to somebody, nobody there. He decided to just tuck and run. So a tackle for a loss, a 4th down and 6. It looks like it's 3 and out for the McCullum Cowboys. A good start, good defensive start for both clubs.
Yeah, not the good start that you want if you're McCullum offense. But defense for the Highlands Owls, I'm going to say that's Sebastian Leyva once again on the stop on the right side. Really minimizing anything that the McCullum Cowboys did in this particular drive.
Mateo Rodriguez back to receive the punt, and he's going to get an opportunity at this one. He feels it and bobbles it, falls right on top of it. For the Cowboys, Albert Hernandez right there, just a catch and a drop. No return on that punt.
Well, talk about that hang time, Coach, for Justin Rodriguez. That ball hung in the air quite a bit And I think that had a little something to do with Mateo Rodriguez dropping the football.
Absolutely. You could have heard those footsteps. We got a flag way back here at the 25-yard line. The referee asking the linesman again for an explanation. Looks like Coach Landeros is signaling to decline whatever the penalty is. Illegal procedure or a false start against McCullum, and Coach Landeros likes where they sit right there, so he's going to decline the penalty and not ask him to punt again. Not bad field position about where they started their first possession, right beyond the 40-yard line. Neither offense has gained a first down yet. Looking good for the defenses on the field. Offenses trying to get going.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those boxing matches where you got these little jabs here and there, just kind of seeing where they're at right now, and we'll see who comes up with a big play here in just a bit.
Willie Gaskin in the backfield. Mateo Rodriguez back there directly behind him. It's going to be an end around. Christopher Dotson takes it, changes his mind. He says, let's come back this way. It's an end around, and he's driven out of bounds by Preston McAlexander on the at the Cowboys 38-yard line.
What a fantastic display of athleticism there by the gentleman running the football
Christopher
there.
Dotson.
Number 11, Christopher Dotson. He, as you said, Coach, was going one direction, and he saw Luke Landa, so he had a get some misdirection there and go the opposite way and result in a big first down.
He lined up on the left side of the field, took the end around to the right, and came back at the snap again to Willie Gaskin, of course, and the handoff to Trayvon Harden, looking for some yardage up the middle. The Cowboys very stingy between the tackles so far.
You know, you took the words right out of my mouth right there, because that defense for McCullum, I don't think so far the Highlands Owls has had maybe anything more than 2 yards between the tackles. So the defense for the McCollum Cowboys looking really good.
Christopher Dotson on that end around had a nice play, and then, of course, the fake punt was, I think, the longest gain for the Owls so far. The ball at the 45, the Cowboys 45, 2nd and 10. Willie Gaskin will hand the ball off. It looks like Mateo Rodriguez, he looks like he wants to go between tackles and said nothing there. He's going to pop it outside. About a 5-yard gain, driven out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
And that was good recognition, too, by Mateo Rodriguez, is exactly what you said. There was just no open lanes in between those tackles, and he just felt his way towards the left side, and instead of getting 0, he picked up 5 yards.
That's one of the advantages to that deep handoff from the shotgun, is you give the running back some opportunity to gauge where the gap might be. In a shotgun again, trips to the right. Mateo Rodriguez again. He's going to change directions. Stingy Cowboy defense, no gain.
Good adjustment defensively there for the McCollum Cowboys, as I feel the Highlands Owls are noticing that there's probably some more opportunity on the outside, and that time that looked like that play was designed to go outside, but that was shut down and forced them right inside the trap.
We haven't seen Mateo Rodriguez a whole bunch. He's new to us this year, and but he looks very quick. He looks like he's got the ability to change directions, but the McCullum Cowboys defensive line up to the task, really holding to their lanes of assignment and not allowing cutback. The Owls look like they're going to go for it here. 4th and 5. Gaskin in the pocket. He's going to step up. Nope, nothing there. He's tackled for a loss, and the ball will go over on downs. Sure. Again. The Preston McAlexander comes up with the ball. I don't know if there was a fumble on the play. I didn't see it, but either way, either a turnover on downs or a turnover by fumble, it's going to be McCullum's football.
Well, and I think, if you're McCullum and you're watching this, you've seen, and we've all seen, over the past few years, the struggles that the Cowboys have had. And I'm telling you, over the last few games of the last year, all the way coming up to finish their last season and how they've started this season, right now this defense is looking really sharp.
Whistles before the snap. I don't see a flag. It's timeout. The Highlands Owls have called their first one this half. You are watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel, and we thank you for that. We'll be right back.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. when you get into a car crash, don't fight the billion-dollar auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
And we bring you back to Alamo Stadium, where the McCullum Cowboys have traveled to face the Highlands Owls in the first 14 5A D2 district ball game of the season. The McCullum Cowboys have just taken possession of the ball. The ball turned over on downs. The Cowboys first and 10 from their own 41-yard line. Dominic Zapata back to the middle, play action. Oh, right up the middle. Justin Rodriguez has found Ian Escobedo, and he's all the way to the 19-yard line before he is brought down.
What a spectacular catch. He caught that there with his fingertips, and it was just a few Highlands Owls near him, about 3 of them, to bring him down.
82, not 22. That's Diego Garcia just on a streak. It looked like a tight end streak, and Justin Rodriguez play action, looks up, and Diego was right there. Nice hands, and a big gain, the Cowboys in the red zone.
We talked about big plays needing to happen here for these two teams.
Dominic Zapata takes a handoff from Justin Rodriguez. Boy, he was hit hard. Sebastian Leyva, Bobby, I've heard you call his name out a couple of times.
Yeah, he's playing alert right now. And he's had a couple big hits.
He's been outstanding to me so far. Still 3 minutes left to play in the first quarter and a lot of football to be played. But Sebastian brings the wood. Second down and 8. The Cowboys will snap now from the 17-yard line. It is Javier Martinez in the backfield with Justin Rodriguez. They're going to bring Dominic Zapata back into the backfield. He takes the handoff up the middle again. And the McCullum interior defense just as stingy as the Cowboys.
Yeah, and that time the Highlands Owls brought in a kind of a blitz there. And that was Noel Landa making the stop, forcing this now third down here for the Cowboys.
A big third down, and it will be interesting to see if they fail to make the fourth down, if this is four-down territory for Coach Klon, or if he's going to call on David Garza to hit a 37-yard field goal, assuming no gain on this play. Justin Rodriguez counter option back up the middle, and again, the Highlands Owls very stingy between the tackles. A 1 yard gain, maybe a 2 yard gain to the 13-yard line, so it'll be fourth down. The mystery will be solved here. 4-down territory or field goal. Looks like David Garza, number 11, is on the field, and he's bringing the tee with him.
Yeah, and you gotta like the play calling here too, Coach. You know, they've trusted in Justin Rodriguez. He's done a really good job as of late running that option play. This time he took it himself and got himself a couple extra yards. And here's a field goal attempt.
The snap and the kick is good. It's between the uprights if it's long enough, and just barely is. The officials tell us it's good. David Garza, an outstanding field goal kicker in the first 2 weeks, or a kicker in general in the first 2 weeks of the season. The McCullum Cowboys have drawn first blood. They take the lead 3-0. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you've fallen behind on payments, or you just don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today.
Stadium where the McCullum Cowboys have taken a 3-0 lead on David Garza's 30-yard field goal. It was a 50-yard scoring drive. The big play, Justin Rodriguez finds Diego Garcia on a streak, on a fly pattern. They get him in the red zone and then stall. David Garza called to make the field goal. Willie Gaskin gets the kickoff, and he's going to get it back to the 30-yard line and just beyond that. Tackled by number 15, Marcus Sanchez.
Gaskin with about a 15-yard run back there.
And Bobby, my bad on that. Christopher Dotson, it was number 11 that brought that one back. The 31-yard line will be the starting point for the Highlands Owls. This will be their third possession. They've got one first down on a fake punt. The offense itself is yet to earn a first down here this evening.
Pretty quick moving first quarter, Coach. Just approaching about a minute here.
And Mateo Rodriguez gets a handoff. He's going to change directions. He's got Willie Gaskin out in front of him blocking. He's got a lot of green space. The sideline and one tackler to beat. He cuts back to the middle. He's at the 10, the 5, in the end zone. Touchdown number 3. Mateo Rodriguez. The Highlands Owls have scored.
Wow. What a spectacular run there by Mateo Rodriguez. It looked like he was going to come down and somehow found a way to get over to the sideline. And what great recognition as he was coming down that tightrope in that sideline to cut it up the middle to get into the end zone.
Again, we mentioned in a previous drive that Mateo looked like he had the ability to change directions, and he proved us right on that play. The play designed to go to the right, he changed his mind and came back with Uriel Salazar.
I think
offensive lineman and kicker for the Owls. The extra point is wide right, no good. But the Highlands Owls have taken the lead, taken their first lead of the game, their first lead this season. It's 6-3 Highlands. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
And we bring you back to Alamo Stadium. The Highlands Owls in one play have taken the lead. It was a 68-yard run by Mateo Rodriguez as he took the handoff. The play designed to go to the right. Mateo had a different idea. Willie Gaskin out in front, leading the way for him. He cut back across at about the 20-yard line and diagonaled it into the end zone. The Highlands Owls 6, the McCullum Cowboys 3.
What a wonderful shot right now we have of Alamo Stadium as the sun is getting ready to set here late in our summer Texas heat.
What a jewel, Alamo Stadium. Boy, what a jewel for this SISD and for this community and for the state of Texas, Texas high school football. Every high school football player should have an opportunity to play a game here at the Rock Pile. The Highlands Owls in one play have taken the lead from the McCollum Cowboys, who had just kicked a field goal. David Garza just kicked a field goal to give the Cowboys a 3-point lead, 3-0. And Mateo Rodriguez erased that lead and gave the Highlands Owls their first lead of the season. It's the first score of the season for the Highlands Owls. Give that one to Mateo Rodriguez on a 68-yard scamper. Uriel Salazar, a little lob left, and Luke Landa is going to make sure it goes out of bounds.
Well, let's talk about Uriel Salazar. He's a big boy. Our good friend Glenn Revel would say big body.
64. He's an offensive lineman. He has made a name for himself as an offensive lineman. An all-district selectee last year. He's a senior on this squad, and he does assume the kicking duties for the Highlands Owls. The McCollum Cowboys, after Luke Landa takes that kickoff at his own 29-yard line, will take possession here. Dominic with the fake. Justin Rodriguez will fake the pitch. He's going to kick. No, he's going to pitch it after all. Number 5 is Javier Martinez, and he's around the left end and across the 50-yard line to Highlands territory, all the way to the 44-yard line. A big 26-yard gain on that. Again, we've talked about Justin Rodriguez. We spent our time talking about him last Thursday, and boy, he can really run that option.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest praises that we have for Justin, as he is phenomenal at running. He's phenomenal at running the that option, as you can see right there. He did a great job, and it was Christopher Dotson who was catching up to him, making the first down.
The Cowboys now will snap the ball from the Highlands 44-yard line. The Cowboys bring Dominic Zapata back in again. This time the pitch goes to him around the outside, around the left side. Again, he changes directions, but what pursuit? Nice pursuit by the Owls. A 2-yard gain on the play will bring the 2nd and 8.
Coach, I just want to bring up the two best points about when Justin Rodriguez runs that option. And that play right before, you saw how he held on to that football until the very, very last second. And on this play right here, he just gave it up right away. And that was a gain of a couple of yards. So Justin Rodriguez running that option very well.
Great point, Bobby. I'd like to come back to that. So when we come back from the break, you're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. When you come back, we'll be in the second quarter.
You own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention? Tacho buys houses.
Second quarter of this Thursday night football game and 14-5A D2 district ball game between the McCullum Cowboys and the Highlands Owls. The Highlands Owls out in front 6-3 as we start the second quarter. Justin Rodriguez will take the snap and he will hand it off to, it's an end around. I thought he handed it off to Javier. It is not Javier, but Luke Landa on the end around, and we know he can run back into the 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Luke Landa, McCollum Cowboys.
Well, speed on both teams as we see now. Luke Landa was able to take it to the sideline and do a little bit of his own and get into the end zone.
Up-tempo extra point for the McCullum Cowboys. They pressure the Highlands Owls defense to get set. Diego Garcia will be the snapper, and Justin Rodriguez there ready to take it. Dominic Zapata right behind him if they opt to do that. But here comes the PAT. Bobby, right before the quarter, you talked about Justin Rodriguez and holding the ball to the last second. He had me fooled. I thought he had given the ball to Javier Martinez. David Garza with the extra point through the uprights. The officials say, yep, that one's good. David Garza perfect tonight. PAT after Luke Landa's touchdown. It is 10-6. The Cowboys have taken the lead. We're early in the second quarter. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
The attorneys and staff at Quezada, Larmond, and Brignac PC earn their clients' trust by serving with integrity and honor. QLB is committed to getting its clients' lives back on track. We represent cases that fall into the areas of family law, probate law, civil law, HOA law, and real estate law. The QLB team stands ready to assist our clients in all litigation. Our attorneys have extensive experience representing hundreds of clients, and we're well versed in Texas law and well acquainted with the court systems. Whether you need a trust, will, civil, real estate, or family lawyer, you can count on QLB. We know that your family is extremely important to you, and as our client, it is important to us as well. We strive to represent our clients as effectively and efficiently as possible. Our divorce and family lawyers know that working through the impersonal world of the legal system does not match the emotions you may feel. That is why, whether it's divorce, adoption, or...
And we bring you back. David Garza taking this one deep. Willie Gaskin is the return man here on this play, and he's upended inside the 20-yard line. Looks like Albert Hernandez with the fine tackle there on the kickoff return.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a pretty good battle here tonight, Coach, between these two teams. Tons of athleticism on both sides. We've seen the speed of these receivers. We know Luke Land is fast. We saw him all last year.
Bobby giving credit where it's due. The jersey folded up there. Couldn't tell if that was a 25 or 26. Looking now like 26. So let's give credit to Jeremiah Guetta on that fine tackle. The Owls now taking possession of the ball inside their 20-yard line. Gaskin with the snap. He's looking downfield. He's got a receiver. He overthrows him, the intended receiver, Xavier Cervantes. And the Owls going to the air on first down.
Yeah, senior Willie Gaskin just couldn't connect with his receiver cutting across the field. Threw a little bit behind him, would have been an awkward catch there. But the connection between receiver and the quarterback not there at the moment.
You know, Bob, you've heard me say this a lot. That it's tough to throw a play action pass. It's not the easiest thing in the world. It's just a hard thing to do. This time it's a fake dive. Gaskin's going to keep it around the right end. He's got the Cowboys chasing him, and he's tackled at the line of scrimmage.
26, Coach. Once again, he's got that jersey rolled up just a little bit, making it tight. But that's Jeremiah Guetta making the stop. And how about McCullum Cowboys defense flying around?
Flying around, Jeremiah Guetta with two outstanding tackles. Willie Gaskin being the victim of both tackles, but he's not the easiest guy to tackle in the district, and Jeremiah Guetta has done it twice here on the kickoff and on second down. Gaskin again with 3rd and 11. He's going to look downfield. He's almost picked off. Luke Landa, the safety, read that when he came across. And Willie Gaskin looking for Xavier Cervantes again on a short post. But you go to the post against the McCollum Cowboys defense, you're going to find Luke Landa. What a read. Almost had a pick six.
It's almost as if Highlands wanted a do-over on that one play they had just a moment ago. But this time the Cowboys were ready for it. And Luke Landa jumped right in front, almost had an interception, but nonetheless batted the ball down, creating a 4th down here, and Luke Landa now back to receive.
Well, he's going to get another opportunity to affect the play here as he's back to receive the punt, and he's going to take this Christopher Dotson punt. Luke Landa chasing it, and I don't know many punters in the district that are going to actually punt to Luke, but it doesn't look like the Highlands Owls are real crazy about doing that here this evening. The ball rolls out of bounds at the Highlands Owls 47-yard line. So the Cowboys, fresh off a big touchdown by Luke Landa, will get another possession.
Well, in very good field position, the Cowboys begin. We go back to that very last touchdown by Luke Landa. Cowboys have moved the ball. Lots of speed on this McCullum offense.
Lots of speed on that field, Bobby, on both sides. Dominic Zata is about to being brought back. Play action. Justin Rodriguez, a lot of protection. He's looking downfield. He's got a man. He gets it. What a catch.
Wow.
What a catch. Ernest Acuna.
Coach, he had two receivers there. At first, when he let go of that football, I thought he was looking for Luke Landa, and somehow, some way, in the picture was Ernest Acuna.
Well, the key to that play, Bobby, was the protection. Justin Rodriguez sat back in the pocket, no pressure, able to look and let the pass develop. And as you said, he had a choice of two. Luke Landa had beaten his man on the other side. And the Cowboys quickly lining up in that swinging gate to pressure the defense.
How about Justin Rodriguez, Coach, how he's grown up here right before our eyes over this past year, and now adding a deep ball to his repertoire.
Going across the middle. We saw that in the scrimmage, and we saw that in week one. David Garza again right through the upright. 17-6 is the score. 11 minutes and 3 seconds to play in the second quarter. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
Back to Alamo Stadium, where the McCullum Cowboys have just scored on their second consecutive one-play drive. Luke Landa 2 possessions ago scored on a reverse, and just a minute ago, Justin Rodriguez looks downfield, finds Ernest Acuna, connects, touchdown. Talk about efficiency. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns for the McCullum Cowboys.
And just all in a couple of plays like you mentioned.
David Garza will kick it off, and Mateo Rodriguez fields it, but inadvertently his knee will go to the ground, and the officials will blow that play dead. So it looks like he didn't quite make the 20-yard line. The officials will spot this at about the 19, we're going to say 18, 19-yard line. So the Highlands Owls starting off right about where they left off before they punted on their last possession.
You know, we've seen the defense for McCullum do pretty well. We talked about how effective they've been disrupting that run in between the tackles. Even some of the plays that they forced outside the tackles, the McCullum Cowboys have enough speed to catch up right now against this Highlands Owls football team.
Well, anytime you've got Luke Landa on your defense, you've got a big play eraser, as that young man has got wheels. So the officials talking this one out. Looks like they're satisfied with the conclusion there. The setting up the yard markers at the 19-yard line, and might have some technical difficulties. We've got a new quarterback for the Highlands Owls. He wears number 2. That's Romeo Garza in for Willie Gaskin on this possession.
He is a freshman, Coach.
He's a freshman, and Bobby, it's a little bit of a trend here in high school football, at least in the San Antonio area. It's not that unusual anymore to see a freshman quarterback.
Well, I mean, it almost makes sense. If you're going to be putting all your effort into getting a very, very extensive offense in, you want to have as much time as you possibly can.
Romeo Garza will flip that one out. Mateo Rodriguez, the intended receiver. Was that a lateral or a forward pass?
I think it was a lateral, Coach, because I don't think I saw or heard any whistles blow.
Of course, behind the glass here in the press box, it's very hard to hear a whistle, but the way the play continued and everybody chasing that down, that was a lateral.
Yeah, and the down marker is moving down to the 5-yard line.
That's right. The Highlands Owls very fortunate because McCullum Cowboys defense was zeroing in on that. That was a lateral pass on the turf is very much a fumble. So the Highlands Owls actually quite fortunate to hang on to the football after that play. 3rd and a long way to go. Romeo Garza still quarterbacking for the Owls. This time the handoff goes to Mateo, and he's able to get some positive yards. A flag after the play. A 5-yard gain for Mateo will make it 4th and about 19 yards. But there is a flag right at the point of the play.
I mean, let's go back to that lateral there. A big heads-up play by McCullum. A lot of teams, will forget about that rule or forget and just kind of walk away from that.
Got a personal foul, a face mask, and that is going to be a costly penalty as it comes with an automatic first down. It was 3rd down and 25 yards. But that personal foul, the face mask, is going to erase that.
Oh, and give them, it's going to erase that, completely eliminating that big play for the defense that had them pinned inside the 5-yard line.
And the Cowboys are going to talk about it. They're going to bring the defense over, try to get their heads on straight again. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. We'll be right back.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you've fallen behind on payments, or you just don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez, promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today.
And we bring you back to Alamo Stadium after a McCullum Cowboys timeout. The defense looked like they had the Owls. The McCullum defense looked like they had the Owls pinned, and they were about to force a punt out of the Owls' defense, but a personal foul face mask nullified that situation. And Romeo Garza moves up from the shotgun underneath the quarterback sneak, and that's good for 5 yards.
Yeah, the Highlands coming off that timeout right there with the designed play, trying to catch the McCollum Cowboys off guard. And I just want to mention to you that, been watching the McCollum Cowboys, in the past we've seen mistakes here and there, penalties here and there, but I want to say that was the very first penalty of the game by the McCollum Cowboys, and we're already in 3 minutes into the second quarter.
Romeo Garza staying in at quarterback. The handoff goes to Mateo Rodriguez. We've seen him break a long one in the first quarter, and this time it looks like he may have reached the first down marker. If he didn't, he came awfully close.
Making the stop on that play for the defense was big number 42, John Paul Fisher.
And that will be counted as a first down. The ball now at the 35. The Owls moving it. They had their backs up to the back to the wall at their own end zone. They're out to the 35-yard line now. Freshman quarterback Romeo Garza still back there. He looks downfield. Willie Gaskin, a wide receiver. He's a threat anywhere he lines up. He's broken a couple of tackles. It's a sprint to the 20, 10, 5. Willie Gaskin, touchdown. Highlands.
Wow, what a great pass there by freshman Romeo Garza to his receiver, Willie Gaskin. And Willie Gaskin looked like a man amongst boys when he caught that. Just went straight up the sideline and into the end zone.
Bobby, what a great dilemma for a coach to have. You've got an athlete like Willie Gaskin, and you just have to figure out where can he be most effective. And so Coach Landeros goes with the freshman quarterback. He says, we're not going to snap it to Willie. We're going to get him the ball in space. And it worked that time for a touchdown. Uriel Salazar lines up the extra point, and he's wide to the right once again. So the score will stand McCullum 17, Highlands 12. This is a big play. This is a big play night here. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
The On-Par Golf Academy at Mission Del Lago was designed and developed to offer not only the highest quality golf instruction in San Antonio, but so much more. With its experienced staff and its TrackMan indoor and outdoor training facility, On-Par Golf has the capability to meet all your golf improvement needs. From its junior golf programming to its entertainment and hosting services, OPG has got you covered. So if you're ready to take your golf game to the next level, come see us at On-Par Golf.
And we bring you back after a big Willie Gaskin catch and run from the Highlands Owls 35-yard line. So that was a 65-yard touchdown run or touchdown catch and run by Willie Gaskin. The pass from freshman quarterback Romeo Garza. Willie Gaskin breaking a couple of tackles on the Highlands Owls sideline. And then when it's a race, not too many people are going to catch Willie.
Yeah, we saw him last year, and he was a spectacular athlete on the football field. Those games that we got to call when we saw them against Harlandale, and I think we may have done a Highlands McCullum game as well, but here we go.
Uriel Salazar lob right to about the 30-yard line. Looks like Preston McAlexander will get an opportunity to get a return there. He's tackled by Xavier Cervantes, and the Cowboys will take this possession from their own 35-yard line.
Lots of heart there in that number 5, Xavier Cervantes, going up against the bigger McAlexander.
He was giving up a few inches in height and a few pounds on the scale as well. But boy, he drove that tackle down very well. First and 10 for the McCullum Cowboys. Last 2 times they have had the ball, they've scored on the first play of the drive.
Let's see what they got drawn up here.
Justin Rodriguez brings Dominic Zapata back into the backfield. The pitch goes to Dominic, and the Highlands Owls are there to stop it. Dominic will evade that defense, and he's going to turn it up. He's out of bounds, tackled at the Highlands 40-yard line. So a 25-yard gain, and another example, Bobby, you brought up Justin Rodriguez and his ability to pitch at the last second. He really makes that defensive end commit, and when his pitch man gets the ball, he's got some good space to run in.
It really makes it hard to prepare for a quarterback like Justin Rodriguez. He just, in my opinion, is one of the best option quarterbacks I've seen in quite some time.
I'll sign off on that. A very good decision maker, and a great job pitching the ball, bringing defense, drawing defense before he does. This time he takes a bad snap. He looks downfield. It's Preston Alexander. Diego Garcia, I beg your pardon. It's Diego Garcia, and I've missed him twice. Diego, great job there on the catch from Justin Rodriguez. We saw that play in the first quarter. This time he's on the other side of the offense, right downfield. Nice hands by Diego Garcia. The Cowboys in the red zone at the 15-yard line, 1st and 10.
Coach, I could see it's easy to confuse 82 and 87. Preston McAlexander, also a very tall, lanky player, but Diego Garcia uses his height on that one there. First down for the Cowboys.
This time Diego Garcia will line up on the right. We're going to keep an eye on him. Justin picks the ball up from the ground. Diego again, the intended receiver. Is it caught in a fumble? No, it's incomplete. Oh,
yeah,
boy.
Hit him right in the breadbasket. Justin Rodriguez using all the time in the pocket, and he fired a bullet right in the breadbasket of Garcia, but Garcia not able to hold it in.
Well positioned for the catch, and a good reason for not being able to hold on to that football is that he was pretty fairly walloped as he caught the ball, and the ball just broke free. The officials ruled that an incomplete pass, fortunately for the Cowboys, because the Owls were all over it had it been ruled a catch and fumble. No gain on the play. It was an incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 from the Highlands Owls 15-yard line. Justin will fake the handoff, keep it himself right up the middle, and Julian Villalba will be first contact and bring Justin Rodriguez down after a 5-yard gain. This will bring up 3rd and 5. The Cowboys threatening again. They're up 17-12, 7 minutes. We're approaching the 7-minute mark of the second quarter.
Even when Justin Rodriguez has the football and it's not something spectacular or something big, he goes in and it's 5 yards on a run just up the middle. So Justin Rodriguez just having a phenomenal game so far.
Great point about and that's key. Everything's positive. Just not very few negative plays that Justin Rodriguez will give you. This time he's going to keep the ball, and he's going to pitch to Dominic Zapata. You talk about it at the last second. Dominic takes the ball. He's in the end zone right at the corner. Boy, it looked like they had Justin Rodriguez tackled, and he's able to pitch that ball after the last second, if you will.
I'm zeroing in with my binoculars here. I'm watching Rodriguez. As soon as he makes that spin, it looks like he's going down. I take my binoculars off because I think the play's over. And there he goes, pitching the football off, and now it's a touchdown.
We talked about that last week. The Cowboys staying in the swinging gate. They're going to run the play here, going for 2. Justin will keep it. He's going to pitch it to Dominic. Dominic fighting for the goal line.
Just short.
Won't get there. Just short. 6 minutes and 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter here at Alamo Stadium. The McCullum Cowboys have scored on their last 3 possessions. 23-12 is the score. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here. and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
And David Garza teeing up for the kickoff here as the Cowboys have extended their lead. 6 minutes and 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. It's 23-12. The Cowboys with the lead. The ball on the tee, and David Garza about to get it off that tee.
Oh, short. Looks like Highlands got it, though.
It didn't go.
No, McCullum, but did it go 10 yards?
It didn't go the 10 yards. It did not go the 10 yards. If Highlands touched it, then it was a live ball after that, but the ball definitely did not go 10 yards. No flag. The officials now having to decide it's got to go 10 yards before the Cowboys can recover an onside kick. That would be midfield.
Oh.
But the Highlands Owls return man came on up and tried to cover that ball. Even though it was only 3 yards off the tee, when he touched it, it became a live ball. He couldn't keep possession, so the Cowboys will take possession here after that kickoff.
Wow, what a, you just get excited for the McCollum Cowboys because we've followed the Cowboys for so long, and just looking at the ball bouncing their way here in this ball game. They're coming off a big win last week against the South San Bobcats, and this time, they're putting up some points on the board here in this first half. And we're getting a great display of why Justin Rodriguez should be talked about as one of the top quarterbacks in this district.
And he is back in. The officials still discussing the play. I don't think the play is going to be reversed. Coach Landeros asking for an explanation, and the officials very professionally giving him one. But the call there was that the Highlands Owls touched the ball, even though it did not go 10 yards on the kickoff. It's a live ball once they touched it. The Cowboys have recovered it. 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Justin calls for the snap. Javier Martinez comes back. It's a back. Again, this time it's number 84, Rocco Garza. And Diego Garcia, I was about to call your name just because I missed you twice. But that was number 84, Rocco Garza. And the Cowboys like that tight end, that flex end little streak pass. They've hit that one 4 times tonight. Had some great success.
And we've seen a lot of new plays here with the McCollum Cowboys as there's a flag there. But we talk about how they've been a little bit more diverse in their play calling, and I think that has a lot to do with the way Justin Rodriguez has been playing. He gives Coach Klon a lot of more pages in the playbook.
Well, again, on that pass, part of that play is play action, and another one of Justin Rodriguez's assets is that he does an excellent job with that play action, and that quick streak pass to the tight end or that flex end. It starts with that play action, brings that linebacker in, and frees that receiver. This time the handoff goes to McCullum. That's number 32.
Jason
Moreira. We called his name on defense once. That's the first time I can recall that he's carried the ball. But Jason Moreira, the ball carrier for McCullum, and out to the 48-yard line. Boy, that was good for a 14-yard gain after 1st and 15 back to 2nd and 1. A 14-yard gain on the play.
Right now, the Highlands Owls defense has their hands full.
Moreira again with the handoff from Justin Rodriguez, and let's mark that about another 14-yard gain for the young running back.
Yeah, Mateo Rodriguez, Xavier Cervantes for the Owls on the stop there.
So two carries for Jason Moreira and 2 first downs. So he's a chain mover. Moreira is in the backfield again. It looks like a John Paul Fisher back there with him, big fullback. We called his name a few times last Thursday night against McCullum, and he's going to take this handoff. He's a big guy right up the middle. This will be an 8-yard gain on the play, and we've talked about how Coach Klon's offense always has a big fullback. Julian Roque filled that role for 3 years for the Green and Gold, and he graduated last year after a stellar high school career, and now John Paul Fisher taking over those fullback duties. I believe that John Paul Fisher was had the Ken's Play of the Week this past
Well,
week.
he was up for nomination for voting for one of the plays of the week, but you looked at that run right there, and I don't know yet. We've seen very little of John Paul Fisher. We saw him in the last game. We see him as a north and south kind of runner. If that guy has some east and west moves, boy, he can be dangerous.
I think there's north and south on that compass. I'll be real surprised if there's east and west. We've got a timeout on the field, and the Cowboys have called it. 4 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. Cowboys leading. We'll be right back.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you've fallen behind on payments, or you just don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
Bring it back to Alamo Stadium. The Cowboys have run 3 plays and have gained about 38 yards on those 3 plays. They are threatening once again inside the 30-yard line. It's 2nd and 2. The Cowboys have called their second time out of the half. They've got 1 remaining. The Highlands Owls still have 2. So a shotgun formation again for Justin. Play action. He looks downfield, and he's got a man, Ernest Acuna. Downfield, the pass is broken up, and here comes a late flag. Ernest Acuna looked like he had gotten behind the defender. A lot of contact on that. There was an official right nearby, but the back judge threw the flag from a distance away. The communication going to the referee now.
It looked like the pass a little short. It was good coverage, and I think it would, when it was the receiver trying to come up for the pass, is when some contact was made. And let's see what the result is here.
The referee will tell us it's interference against the Highlands Owls, and that will come with an automatic first down. A 15-yard penalty it is in high school inside the 30-yard line. It'll be half the distance to the goal. So the officials still marking that off. Looks like the mark-off will finish at the 13-yard line. So the Cowboys in the red zone once again, 1st and 10, and threatening. The Highlands Owls really about the only choice that defensive back had, because Ernest Acuna was behind him. Ernest Acuna has 1 touchdown, 1 reception for a touchdown already tonight. So the fake goes to John Paul Fisher. The pitch goes to Dominic Zapata. He's out there and gets something positive. Nice defensive play by the Owls to deny Dominic Zapata much yards.
Yeah, the defense for Highlands has really had their hands full all evening long, and right now they're you talk to coaches and you talk about the type of defense and bend, don't break, and right now is a big opportunity here for the Highland Owls to try and make a stop against this offense that seems to be rolling pretty good.
And very tough to do. It's a very balanced offense so far. Justin Rodriguez, a little bit of a pistol. He hands the ball off. Looked like he was coming around for a bootleg, but he hands the ball off, and there is a
turnover.
A fumble on the play. There's a turnover. The Highlands Owls, you talk about bending, not breaking, and that was a big defensive stop for the Owls, down 23-12 here, 11 points right before we go into half. That was a big stop, Bobby.
Yeah, a huge stop. You know, you really want to get the Cowboys off of that downhill that they're going and making it tough for them. And a turnover like this is exactly what the Highland Owls need. Maybe they get back to that combination of their running back that just made it. Willie Gaskin, and Garza on that pass here. Let's see what they do on this drive.
Romeo Garza, the freshman, still in the quarterback position, and this time a little swing pass to number 11. We know that's Christopher Dotson. He's had some nice plays here already this evening, and that will be good for a gain of 1, maybe, back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. The pass was caught behind the line of scrimmage. It looked like Dotson had gotten some positive yardage, but he just got back to the line of scrimmage.
And really what's important right now for the Highlands Owls is get this ball moving. If you've got to throw it, make sure you catch it. Don't lose yards. On this play right in particular, they didn't lose any, but they didn't gain any.
Romeo Garza again takes a snap, and that handoff goes to Willie Gaskin in the backfield. This time he is wrapped up, not given an opportunity to get that into second gear. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. If the Owls are unable to earn themselves a first down, they'll be giving the ball back to a very dangerous, quick-hitting McCullum Cowboys offense.
And then on that previous play right there, I think that play just took a little bit too long to develop, and that gave the Cowboys experienced defensive line to get in that backfield and create a loss on that play.
Romeo Garza will stay at the quarterback position. He's going to drop back, and he's looking downfield. He's being chased. He's got a lot of pressure, and he's hit from all directions. Does a good job to get back to the line of scrimmage. This will bring up a 4th and 12. Of course, the Cowboys calling a timeout with 1 minute and 39 seconds to go. They want the ball back.
Gabriel Escobar on the opposite side, chasing Garcia out of the pocket and forcing him to go down.
Great. Call that a coverage sack. Romeo Garza had really plenty of time to find a receiver downfield. He did have to leave the pocket, but he kept his eyes downfield, and the Cowboys defenders really did a good job of covering up passes, and Garza had no choice but to tuck and try to get back to the line of scrimmage. 1 minute and 39 seconds left to play in the second quarter. McCullum is going to receive the second half kickoff, so they're going to get a possession here real soon and when we come back from halftime. But they want one more possession here in the first half, leading by 11 points. They have scored. They have been a quick-hitting offense. They have scored twice in the first play of their drives.
You know, talk about halftime coming up here. Make sure you keep it right here. We will be showing the live band performances for both McCullum and for Highlands.
Albert Perez Torres will punt the ball, and he's going to give Luke Landa a chance to return it. He's got some space over there on the Cowboys sideline. He's inside the 20-yard line. He's not going to – well,
I think he was surprised that they kicked to him.
He said, boy, that one's coming. I'm running. And, he was on the sideline. I thought he was going to turn that one back in, but the Highlands Owls did well to just get him out of bounds. Luke Landa, dangerous anytime he touches the ball, and he's just, he's had some – outstanding special teams plays in his career. A senior now for McCullum. He returns kickoffs. He returns extra points. Punts. He's a safety, and he's a wide receiver on offense.
Yeah, and how happy do you have to be if you're the offensive coordinator right now? You've got the ball in the red zone. You've got a quarterback who can run it, throw it, option it. You've got plenty of options right here. Let's see what the Cowboys decide to do.
Justin Rodriguez under center, first time tonight, and that one goes to John Paul Fisher. He's going to be hard to bring down.
Okay.
Oh, man, it's a scrum.
Oh, boy, yeah, you're exactly right. It was a scrum, but that ball started on the 10, contact maybe at the 11-yard line, and the momentum got him down to maybe the 3.
McCollum Cowboys offensive lineman Andrew Luevano going to take a break after that play. I'm sure that put a lot of stress on the offense and the defensive line. John Paul Fisher running in that scrum all the way to the 2-yard line. It's second down and goal. J.P. Fisher still in the backfield. What do you think, Bob? Underneath, Justin Rodriguez will take it himself. Quarterback sneak. He's driving that into the end zone. Still standing. Touchdown, McCullum.
McCullum has been good. They've been efficient. They've been athletic. Almost mistake-free first half for the Cowboys.
Swinging gate for the Cowboys. You give up a touchdown. You give up a touchdown to McCullum, and there's no time to weep. You've got to line up in a hurry because they're going to bring the swinging gate, and they've got the option to run that like they tried on their last score. David Garza is is on the field. He's brought his kicking tee with him. and plenty of time. Justin Rodriguez directing traffic. I think probably Luevano's backup needs to come in. David Garza on the tee. The ball is up, and it is good again. 29-12 is the score. 37 seconds to play in the second quarter. This is high school football. This is RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Do you own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention? Tacho buys houses.
And we bring you back to beautiful Alamo Stadium, where the McCullum Cowboys have taken the short trip. The Highlands Owls hosting here at the Rock Pile. The 37 seconds left to play in the second quarter. 30-12 is the Cowboys' lead. Garza off the tee. Just a squib kick right up the middle. The Owls will fall on it at their own 35-yard line. 33 seconds left to play. The Owls have a possession here before halftime. And we remind you that when we come back from half, it's going to be the McCullum Cowboys that will receive the kick. Between here and there, of course, we've got halftime. And as always, RC Audio Sports is going to bring you both halftime performances by the bands and the dance team and the color guard and all those other kids that work so hard to prepare and work to perfection in their own areas. Romeo Garza at the quarterback position. He's been there for most of the second quarter. A swing pass out to Mateo Rodriguez, and he steps out of bounds. He'll stop the clock, as I'm sure Coach Landeros would have him do. The Owls still with 2 timeouts left. They've got some they've got some threats on their offense as well. So don't
we
don't count out a touchdown here.
We talked about Willie Gaskin many times. You know, again, we mentioned quarterback Romeo Garcia for the Owls is a freshman. He's getting a chance to get some good quality reps in.
And Romeo Garcia back there, this time a quick swing pass right off the snap and out in space, still running into Cowboy territory. A first down for the Owls. That looks like a Daniel Guerrero at the end of that Garza pass.
It looks like they're going to want to take a timeout and talk that over and maybe try to put some points on the board.
It's the defense that has called that one, Bobby. So when we come back, Highlands will still have 2 timeouts, 18 seconds to play. Let's keep it right here. Let's talk about what we've got ahead of us here.
Oh, well, actually, while we have time, how about this? Tonight, our game here at Alamo Stadium. Tomorrow night, 2 games, one from Harlandale Memorial Stadium and one from the sports complex on the Burbank campus. And then Saturday, again, back at SISD.
So we are video streaming 4 games this weekend. And, you're watching this on YouTube, of course, while you're here. Subscribe to the channel. And if you get a break here, get on over to RC Audio Sports 2. That's our new second channel that we created so that we could stream games concurrently when we've got 2 games in a single night. So make sure you're subscribed and you have set up alerts for RC Audio Sports YouTube channel and RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel. So here we are after the McCullum Cowboy timeout. The ball at the Cowboy 48. Garza looking downfield. He's got a receiver. Oh, man, right across the middle. Again, Daniel Guerrero, the receiver, the recipient of 2 of Garza's passes, 2 consecutive passes right across the middle.
And if you're the Cowboys, you don't want to get too comfortable right now.
Never.
And especially right now where if you're going to do that, play a little bit relaxed just because you want to go into this halftime. what you're doing right now is you're giving Romeo Garcia a little bit more confidence than he had just a few plays before, because these last 2 plays have been pretty good for the Highlands Owls.
Romeo Garza is still a freshman, and Bob, you've heard me say this a lot on our streams that, you know, one of the steps that a young quarterback has to be able to make is to be able to throw the ball between the hash marks, and the freshman has done that, and that's got to bode well for this Highlands offense. It's just a little easier to get that swing pass or to throw the ball out to the numbers when you can stand in that pocket, look downfield, and deliver between the hash marks. That is always a good sign for quarterbacks. So here we go, 11 seconds left to play. Both teams out of timeouts. Romeo Garza asking for Guerrero to come in motion. A bad snap, but he gets it. Guerrero again breaks a tackle. He's going to get tackled inbounds. No timeouts left. That'll run the clock down to zeros, and that'll be the halftime. That'll be halftime here at Alamo Stadium. McCullum leading 30-12 over the Highlands Owls. The teams will go into the dressing rooms, and while they're there, the bands will come out and perform for us. Before we come back and enjoy their performances, we're going to take a short break. You are watching us on RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
The attorneys and staff at Quezada, Larmond, and Brignac PC earn their clients' trust by serving with integrity and honor. QLB is committed to getting its clients' lives back on track. We represent cases that fall into the areas of family law, probate law, civil law, HOA law, and real estate law. The QLB team stands ready to assist our clients in all litigation. Our attorneys have extensive experience representing hundreds of clients, and we're well versed in Texas law and well acquainted with the court systems. Whether you need a trust, will, civil, real estate, or family lawyer, you can count on QLB. We know that your family is extremely important to you, and as our client, it is important to us as well. We strive to represent our clients as effectively and efficiently as possible. Our divorce and family lawyers know that working through the impersonal world of the legal system does not match the emotions you may feel. That is why, whether it's divorce, adoption, or any other area of family law, we strive to reduce the anxiety and stress of the situation through caring, understanding, and clear communication. In San Antonio, call the law offices of Carlos Quezada at 210-606-6568 or visit us in person at 2823 East South Cross Boulevard.
From Austin to Boston.
And we bring you back to Alamo Stadium, where it's halftime. And the bands and the dance teams will perform for us. First, of course, the visiting team will take the field. It's the visiting band will take the field. It's the McCullum Cowboys. It's the McCullum Cowboys dance and golden. It's the McCullum Cowboys Gold Star dancers, and we're going to let the PA announcer introduce them to you.
Gold Star of the Week is sophomore Alicia Rose. Rangorettes are under the direction of Miss Elizabeth Espinosa. Rangorette of the Week is junior Allison Medina. All right, Cowboys, get off your saddle and take off your hat. Sit back and relax and enjoy the sparkle and shine of the McCullum Gold Stars dance team. The McCullum cheerleaders are under the direction of Miss Victoria Martinez. The cheer co-captains are Ava Bravo and Celine Marin. The cheer captain is Evan Fuentes. Cheerleader of the week is sophomore Genesis Longoria. Drum majors are Elena Muniz, Simeon Griffin, and Catalina Bernice. Marcher of the week is Audrey Escareño. Spinner of the week is Madison Gomez. And section of the week are the French horn. The McCollum Marching Band will be performing a custom marching show by John Meehan, arranger and composer for the DCI Blue Devils. Tonight, the Cowboy Band will be performing Movement 1, Winter is Coming, and Movement 2, The Seven Kingdoms. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the music as the mighty Cowboy Band performs their 2023 UIL marching show, Game of Thrones. Drum majors, is your band ready? You may now take the field.
You're watching the McCullum Cowboy Marching Band.
Cowboy Band would like to wish the Mighty Owl Band the best of luck this year.
And we hope that you have enjoyed the McCullum High School Cowboy Marching Band here. They are off the field. The Highlands Owls are preparing to take the field and give us their halftime performance. We'll be right back.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
Do you own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention? Tacho buys houses.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
And we bring you back to Alamo Stadium, where the Highlands Owls High School dance team is on the field and ready to perform for us and for you. Let's sit back and enjoy the show. You're watching the JLM halftime show.
The band will be performing a portion of their 2023 UIL show entitled Nevermore. Our show this year will paint a picture of the ever-famous Edgar Allan Poe poem called The Raven. Songs featured tonight are Twisted Nerve by Herman and Cello Concerto in B minor by Dvorak. Soloists for the band will be Ruby Alcala, Sylvia Solis, Jerry Arevalo, and Ryan Garza. So sit back and enjoy the Mighty Owl Band as they perform Nevermore. like to thank our principal, Dr. Pruitt, and her admin team, Mrs. Mann, Mrs. Caldwell, Mrs. De La Pena, Mr. Willard, and Mrs.
Halftime performances by the McCullum High School Marching Band, the Highlands High School Marching Band, and their dance teams. We hope you enjoyed their performances as much as we have. You are watching high school football and high school halftimes on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Buenos dias, familia. As we prepare to welcome our students back to school on Tuesday, I wanted to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude for each and every one of you. Firstly, I want to acknowledge the tremendous effort that you...
Get ready. Grab it, let's go.
Go, Victor. Hold it. Go.
Join the legacy today and become a teacher for Harlandale ISD. Here at Harlandale, we offer many benefits for you and your family, competitive pay, and a starting salary for teachers of $58,000. We offer teacher stipends for teaching bilingual classes, coaching, special education, and more. Here at Harlandale, we are inspiring our students to be the change. Join us today and make a difference tomorrow. Apply now at harlandale.net/apply.
I've been working for Harlandale for 23 years. I'm the first person they see, and I like to work with kids. Here at Harlandale, we're a team. And when it comes to delivering the kids safely to school, we all work together and we accomplish the mission.
Join Harlandale ISD as a bus driver and become a vital part of our education community. Enjoy a fulfilling career with competitive pay starting at $19 an hour. Apply today at harlandale.net/apply.
Come be a part of the Harlandale legacy.
I have worked for Harlandale for 9 years. What makes my job special is knowing that the kids are getting a healthy and good meal to get them through the day. My kids come here. I have a 7th grader and an 11th grader, and my daughter graduated from McCullum High School in 2018.
Join Harlandale ISD cafeteria staff and be a crucial part of nourishing young minds. Apply today at harlandale.net/apply.
Come be a part of the Harlandale legacy.
And we welcome you back to Alamo Stadium. We are at the half. The McCullum Cowboys had a very great first half, and they moved the ball well. Justin Rodriguez, the quarterback for the McCullum Cowboys, doing a fantastic job of running the football, optioning the football, passing the football, getting his wide receivers into the game, and the Cowboys will be ready to receive this second half of the game, and we'll get to see the offense come back for the McCullum Cowboys.
And we're getting ready to, as Bobby led us into here, the second half. The McCullum Cowboys up 30-12, and they will be taking the second half kickoff and having a chance here. Having a point lead, that's a 3-score lead here on this possession. They could really put a dagger in the game here with the score. The Highlands Owls defense is going to really be on the spot to try to keep the McCullum Cowboys out of McCullum Cowboys out of the end zone while their offense gets rolling. But here comes the kickoff. It's Uriel Salazar. Lob left or lob right. The fair catch is called for. And the McCullum Cowboys will take possession here after a fair catch by Ernest Acuna. They will take possession of the football here in the second half at their own 34-yard line.
You know, the Highlands Owls have a pretty big challenge on defensively coming up here. We kind of talked about in the first half how diverse that offense is for McCullum. They've been successful on the ground and in the air, And Justin Rodriguez has just been playing very well this evening.
Valid point, Bobby. A very balanced offense the Cowboys has brought to them. John Paul Fisher takes the fake. Justin Rodriguez still has the pitch option. He's downfield across the 50. He's got a couple of tackles there that he's broken. He's run out of bounds by number 3, Mateo Rodriguez. But what a big first play to open up the second half for the McCullum Cowboys.
And again, it shows you right there on that play how difficult it is to contain this offense with those type of options that Justin Rodriguez gives you. You saw he almost pitched it away, but he just has the foresight to know to hang on to the football and pick up those additional yards.
John Paul Fisher and Dominic Zapata in the backfield with him. The pitch goes to Dominic. Oh, what a fake there. And he's got the ball. He just broke a couple of ankles. I hope not literally. Oh, my gosh.
That was a quick diagnosis there, but the defender very slow to come up. But what a fantastic juke that was there by the running back, Dominic Zapata, putting the moves on.
Boy, a shake and bake right there for Dominic Zapata, taking the pitch from Justin Rodriguez. He's got the Cowboys in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Shotgun, as Justin Rodriguez has been all night. The handoff goes to John Paul Fisher, but whistles before that.
A little changeup, if you will, for the McCullum Cowboys there as they try to switch that speed up just a little bit. And we talk about that north and south running by John Paul Fisher.
False start against the offense, a 5-yard penalty, one of very few mistakes that the McCullum Cowboys have made this evening. The 5-yard penalty will move the ball back out of the red zone. It'll be first down again, this time 1st and 15 from the Highlands 22-yard line. John Paul Fisher, Dominic Zapata in the backfield with Justin Rodriguez. Justin asking for the shotgun snap, and again, fake play action to John Paul. He's got a receiver. It's Luke Landa in the end zone.
Did he catch it?
He caught it. Touchdown.
He sure did, and I just don't want to take anything away from Landa because that was an amazing catch. But, boy, that pressure was coming in for Justin Rodriguez. He got rid of the football, and there was contact as he threw the football. And, boy, he just placed that in the right position.
And we've got Zach Landa watching from Oregon here. He's watching his cousin Luke, and I hope he's still tuned in to the second half. A big touchdown for the cousin there, Zach. It's Luke Landa from Justin Rodriguez, another McCullum score. David Garza back in to kick the extra point, and again, right through the uprights. David Garza, he missed his first attempt last week against South End. He's been perfect since on extra points and a field goal attempt. 11 minutes, 16 seconds left to play in the third quarter. It's all McCollum, 37-12. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
And we bring you back to Alamo Stadium, where Justin Rodriguez has just connected with Luke Landa on a 22-yard touchdown pass. David Garza provided the extra point right after to take the Cowboys to a 37-12 lead here. We're very early in the third quarter, still not yet to play a minute. 11 minutes and 16 seconds left to play in the third quarter. David Garza, high middle, fair catch, Owls at the 33-yard line, so the Owls will take possession at their own 33-yard line. Again, we thank you all for tuning in here on this video stream. We remind you that this year we have added a new YouTube channel. It's RC Audio Sports 2. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel you're watching right now. Hit that alert button, and you will be alerted every time we go live. You won't miss any of our video streams. RC Audio Sports 2 is our second YouTube channel. We created that channel so that we could stream 2 games concurrently when the need arises, and it just so happens that the need arises tomorrow.
Does that make it a
September
network?
1st.
RC Sports
It's
network?
a network. It absolutely is a network of RC Audio Sports YouTube channels. Tomorrow night at the SISD Sports Complex, we've got Alamo Heights and Brackenridge, and over at Memorial Stadium, it's Edison and Harlandale, both of those games on an RC Audio Sports channel. Romeo Garza looking downfield, and Daniel Guerrero has been a favorite receiver of late for Garza. Completed again about a 3 or 4 yard gain on that. Let's call that a 4 yard gain. 2nd down and 6 from the Owls' 37-yard line.
You know, I like what Highlands is doing with their freshman quarterback. They're allowing him to continue to throw the football and look for his receivers. These are the best looks that he's going to get early on in the season.
Asking for the snap again. This time the handoff goes to Mateo Rodriguez. No gain on the play, and yes, Coach Landeros has pretty much a quick passing tree set up for the freshman, and it's been very effective when he's been able to deliver the ball to his receivers. His biggest play so far has been just a swing pass out to Willie Gaskin, and Willie Gaskin made a touchdown happen out of that. So he's going back into the huddle. He's getting his signal from the sideline.
The defense for McCullum, front defensive line, continues to be strong.
Oh, that's a backwards pass over Mateo Rodriguez's hands. He's going to pick it up and go. McCollum Cowboys look to have all their lanes covered. Mateo Rodriguez nowhere to run, it appears. He's found something. Still on his feet, back at the 20, and he is finally brought down after about a 10-second play there. A lateral pass, and a backwards pass. It was a live ball. Mateo Rodriguez picked it up, and boy, he got hit hard at the end of the play. I'm sure he was exhausted even before the tackle. That was a long play.
A very gutsy play, if you will, for Rodriguez. He could have just fell on the football, took him the loss, but he tried to make something happen, and the Cowboys, defensively, they're just that skilled to go ahead and shut that down.
Good to see Mateo off the field under his own power. That was a long play. I was exhausted just watching the defense pursue on that. So I'm glad to see that Mateo looks like he's going to be okay. It's going to be 4th and long for the Highlands Owls. And Albert Perez Torres back into punt. It's Luke Landa back to receive for the Cowboys. Oh, a high snap into the end zone. Is he going to break? He comes out of the end zone and he gets hit hard at the 5-yard line. He is dropped at the 5, so he evades a safety.
You know, you could tell he had lots to think about. Does he try to kick it out of bounds? Does he try to take the safety? But he ran it out of the end zone, which is going to result in phenomenal field position for the McCollum Cowboys.
The McCollum Cowboys, a couple of defenders still on the turf being tended to by the athletic trainers. We hope they're okay. And while they're being tended to, we're going to take a short break. This is high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you've fallen behind on payments, or you just don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Liv Brooks.
The On-Par Golf Academy at Mission Del Lago was designed and developed to offer not only the highest quality golf instruction in San Antonio, but so much more. With its experienced staff and its TrackMan indoor and outdoor training facility, On-Par Golf has the capability to meet all your golf improvement needs. From its junior golf programming to its entertainment and hosting services, OPG has got you covered. So if you're ready to take your golf game to the next level, come see us at On-Par Golf.
McCollum Cowboys are ready to take their game to the next level here with the possession after a bad snap on a punt attempt by the Highlands Owls. They're going to start. This drive at the Highlands Owls 5-yard line. Quarterback underneath here. One of the few times you will see Justin Rodriguez do that. He's going to back up, hand off, goes to Javier Martinez.
And in this part of the field right here, very short field for the Cowboys. This gives them an opportunity here, to run the ball up the middle or, set that middle up for something else on the outside.
The last time the Cowboys were this close to the end zone, it was John Paul Fisher doing most of the work. Justin Rodriguez, quarterback, sneaked his way into the end zone for the score. The last time the Cowboys were this close, Fisher in the backfield with Justin Rodriguez. Javier Martinez there with him now, not Dominic Zapata. The snap goes to Justin. The pitch goes to Javier. Oh, my gosh, untouched until he gets into the end zone. Too late for that tackle. Touchdown, McCullum.
Oh, boy, he did pay the price, though, when he got into the end zone, but all worth it when he got there. But it was Michael Torres, the junior, laying the hit of the game there so far.
Well, Javier Martinez up quickly after the tackle. The Cowboys have taken a 43-12 lead, and once again, you see them in the swinging gate type extra point formation, decided not to take the opportunity for 2 points. The Coach Klein will send the extra point team onto the field. David Garza marking his steps off. Justin Rodriguez down to hold the ball. And maybe 12 on the field. The officials going to let that one slide. The ball's on the tee. David Garza gets it up through the uprights. Good again. 8 minutes, 18 seconds left to play here at Alamo Stadium. It's a district opener for 14-5A D2. The Cowboys up 44-12. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Liv Brooks.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
The McCollum Cowboys with the commanding lead here with 8 minutes and 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter. 44-12 is the score. The Cowboys leading the Owls. It was Javier Martinez taking a pitch from Justin Rodriguez, 5-yard scamper for him, and a score. David Garza nailed the extra point following the touchdown. He's back to kick the ball off. It's deep all the way to the 10-yard line. Mateo Rodriguez will field that kickoff there, and he is ridden out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Highland Owls offense back on the field. The McCullum Cowboys on a three-game win streak dating back to the 2022 season. They finished that season with wins in their last 2 games, and last week a win against South San in charge here against the Highlands Owls. Last year, the most points the McCullum Cowboys scored last year was 45 points. They've got 44 tonight. They've got 20 minutes left in the game. Romeo Garza takes the snap, and he's going to hand the ball off. Looks like we've got some positive yardage. Number 11 is Christopher Dotson, and he'll move the ball. He'll move the down marker up about 3 yards. 2nd down and 7 for the Highlands Owls. Last year, it was the Highlands Owls over the McCullum Cowboys in the district opener. 27-10 was the score in 2022. The Owls victorious in that game. Looks like the fortunes are about to be reversed in 2023. Dotson again with a handoff, a stiff arm, but he's pulled down. Nice tackle there by the McCullum Cowboy defender. Going to take a little time getting up off the turf. Got an officials timeout on the field. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you've fallen behind on payments, or you just don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be a $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez and Associates today at 210-337-1111.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
Seth Hernandez, who was banged up after that play, he leaves the field under his own power. Looks to be okay. 3rd down and 10 is the situation here for the Highlands Owls, as the offense has had has really struggled to get things going this evening against what appears to be a very solid McCollum Cowboys defense. A shutout last week against the South San Bobcats. The Cowboys victorious in week 1, 27-0 against their Southside rivals over there. The officials trying to get set up after the officials looking to get things set up after that injury timeout. Looking over here saying, got a timeout on the field. The officials waving timeout to the getting the clock set just right. 7 minutes and 10 seconds. The referee will wind it, and the Highlands Owls will snap it. Garza straight back. He's looking downfield. He's got Willie Gaskin up over the defender. Gaskin hard to bring down across the 50-yard line all the way to the 40. He'll stay on his feet. Nice catch. It was call that a 50-50 ball, and Willie Gaskin's going to get a lot of those. So a big gain for the Highlands Owls. Romeo Garza to Willie Gaskin along the Highlands sideline. A big catch, a big gain, move the chains. The Highlands Owls in McCullum Cowboy territory now.
Again, you see the options that the Highlands Owls do have. It's just a matter of those repetitions for that freshman quarterback.
Highlands Owls trips to the top and single receiver down low, straight back. He's looking downfield again across the middle. Mateo Rodriguez, the intended receiver, and a flag here after the pass hits the turf. Mateo Rodriguez applauding the call, so you would expect that to go against the McCullum Cowboys. The referee will let us know here shortly.
Last season, McCullum hit 45 points in the game against Brackenridge. That would have been the second to the last game, the game leading up to the Frontier Bowl.
So from the line of scrimmage, it's interference against the McCollum Cowboys, a 15-yard penalty, and automatic first down. The Owls started this drive deep in their own territory, and they are on the march. The Owls are on the march. Ball will rest at the McCullum 27, 1st and 10, Highlands Owls.
One of the better field positions of the night for the Owls.
Trips to the top of the field. Willie Gaskin here by himself. Romeo Garza finds Dotson as he comes across the middle, and Dotson, good for a first down, driven out of bounds by McCullum's Jason Moreda. Jason Moreda, a two-way player. He plays offense, he plays defense, and doing a great job on both. I think we started off the game with just a textbook tackle, and he's had some nice runs here tonight, too. Move the chains for the Highlands Owls at red territory at the red zone territory at the McCullum 17-yard line. The Owls staying with the same formation, trips to the top, and a wide receiver here down to the bottom. Down at the bottom, it's Willie Gaskin. Romeo Garza looking the other way, away from Gaskin. And a very well-defended play. Jesus Molina in the passing lane there. I thought he had an opportunity for an INT there. Didn't come up with it. Incomplete pass. Dotson in the backfield with Romeo Garza. Trips to the right. Single wide receiver to the left. The Cowboys, a bad snap, but somehow Garza gets the ball to Dotson, and Dotson might have reached down there and picked it up himself and said, I'm going to take it. So a nice positive play from something that didn't look like it was going to go anywhere. We'll call that a gain of 3 yards. So a 3rd down and 7. The Owls now inside the Cowboy 15-yard line. Now we would expect this to be four down territory for the Owls. Dotson in the backfield with Romeo Garza. Sticking with the trips right. Single receiver this time. Oh my gosh, Gaskin across the middle. Garza finds Gaskin at the 5, and Gaskin will take care of the last 5 yards on his own. Touchdown, Highlands.
Great recognition by quarterback Garza to find his receiver. 2 defenders nearby, and it was just an athletic catch and big moves to get into the end zone.
I like what I see from Romeo Garza. The Owls having a tough time today, but Romeo Garza has shown some promise here. Still only a freshman. We'll see if Coach Landeros and this offensive staff can get things going with him, but he's been able to get the ball to Gaskin a couple of times, and they've scored twice. Romeo Garza to Willie Gaskin connection has been good for a couple of Highlands Owls touchdowns. The Owls lined up to go for 2. May have had movement. I don't know if I thought I saw movement down here. No flag. Pass is called incomplete. The 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. 44-18 is the score. Just under 6 minutes. High school football at the Rock Pile on RC Audio Sports.
Do you own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention? Tacho buys houses.
Tacho buys houses. Yes, he does. We appreciate Eustacio Tovar and all of the sponsors who make this possible. We, of course, would not be able to do this without them. Martinez and Associates, JLM, Make sure I don't leave anybody out. Bobby Brooks,
Martinez
GBH.
and Associates.
Got him.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Let's name him twice.
Superior Tax.
Superior Tax, absolutely. Superior Tax, and all of our sponsors. We just can't express how grateful we are for your support in all of this. The McCullum Cowboys will take the kickoff here with 5 minutes and 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter and return it beyond the 35-yard line. Quesada, Larmond, and Brignac. Rex Formal Wear, JLM Real Estate Investments, Martinez and Associates, GBH Real Estate Solutions.
All right, we're going to Caesar capturing the full moon tonight. Boy, what a beautiful shot of the moon, and what a beautiful place here from Alamo Stadium.
A jewel. Alamo Stadium is a jewel. You've heard us express that sentiment many times. Javier Martinez takes the handoff, and he's hard to bring down. A lot of desire in that body as he gains 7 yards. You know, Bobby, last Saturday we were out here for Saturday morning football, and we had a beautiful sunrise. Here we are Thursday night. We've got this beautiful full moon to look at here, and, you know, what a privilege it is to call games from Alamo Stadium, and a place with so much history, and just a real jewel for this community. We appreciate SAISD and their partnership in allowing us to bring so many 14-5A Division II games. Of course, the athletic director for San Antonio, the executive athletic director for San Antonio ISD is Mr. Fred Anthony, athletic director Brian Clancy as well. And, boy, just couldn't ask for more hospitality. Every time we come out here, you know, they've prepared it, you know, they've got a spot for us. And
the definition of great friendly neighbors.
We appreciate your hospitality. We appreciate your allowing us to stream so many SAISD games, and we hope this partnership can go for a long, long time. A first down for the McCullum Cowboys as we approach the 4-minute mark. The clock will stop as they move the chains. The officials trying to get that clock going quickly now. And a 1st and 10 right at midfield for the McCullum Cowboys.
And you're seeing the Cowboys right now really just controlling this game. You know, they needed a couple yards to get a first down. They have a very good lead right now. 44-18 is the score. And doing just a good job. They're not trying to do anything crazy right now. They're keeping the ball on the ground, but they've got options.
Ball's on the turf. It looks like the Highlands Owls have fallen on it, so they'll take possession here after a turnover. Again, one of very few mistakes that the McCullum Cowboys have made. Justin Rodriguez under center, and that exchange you don't see very often. It's more likely to see a shotgun snap here, but a little trouble with the exchange from under center. The ball's on the turf. The Owls come up with it, and they're going to take possession of the ball on the McCullum side of the field, McCullum territory.
And that's what you want if you're the Highlands Owls. You just got to capitalize on any opportunity there. And at that time, one of the rare mistakes of the evening for the McCullum Cowboys as they turn the ball over.
Romeo Garza looking deep. Oh, and Luke Landa steps up. He tips it, and another Cowboy defender comes up with the ball. It's an INT, number 15. It is going across the field all the way to the 25-yard line. Marcos Sanchez, the recipient of a Luke Landa tip, a tip drill for Marcos Sanchez, interception all the way to the Highlands Owls, 20-yard line.
And this is just a great sign of what is to be a good football team here in McCullum. They turned the ball over on the series just before. Defense steps up, does a great job. Luke Landa tipping that ball, and great concentration there by Marcos Sanchez to hang on to the ball, get it to where the Cowboys are deep in Highland Owl territory.
once again threatening to score. 44-18 is the score as it stands now. The Cowboys snapping from the Highlands 22-yard line. The pitch goes to Javier Martinez around the left side. He's hit hard out of bounds and no gain on that play.
Well, the Highland Owls certainly do pack a punch, and they've been delivering on some hits this evening.
This is such a competitive district, Bobby. You know that there were so many games. I was going back over that 2022 season, and there were so many single-digit outcomes, several 1-point and 2-point outcomes here between 14-5A D2 rivals, and we'd expect to see the same this year. One game does not a season make, and but the McCullum Cowboys really looking good. The handoff right up the middle. The Highlands Owls defense has been stingy between tackles all night long. Nothing there for the Cowboys. No gain. That'll be a 3rd and 10.
Big third down here for the defense for Highlands, trying to keep the Cowboys out of the end zone. Cowboys all night long have found that end zone.
The play clock all the way down, or the play clock not working here. So the play clock is being kept on the field, obviously. The Cowboys taking every drip of that they can. Justin Rodriguez looks downfield. He's got a receiver. Help me out with that number, Bob.
That one's a tough one.
25, 26.
What I do want to mention, though, on that play, Highlands did come in with a linebacker blitz, and the offensive line for McCullum did a fantastic job of picking it up. Justin Rodriguez had no idea that play was coming, and that was because his offensive line took care of business, and that allowed him to get rid of the football.
Justin Rodriguez has had great pocket presence and great pocket protection from his offensive line and running backs when they're called to protect him in the pocket. This time, 4th and a yard, Justin underneath center. We fumbled the last time we exchanged this way. Oh, we've got someone leaning forward. That's got to be a flag. False start, that's going to be against the McCullum Cowboys. So instead of 4th and 1, it'll be 4th and 6. A little bit of anticipation by someone over there on the left side of the McCullum Cowboy line. So that's going to back up 5 yards to the 20. And the Cowboys will line up and do it once again. The Cowboys trying to take every second off of that play clock as possible. No hurry. This is a team that can go up tempo as well, but no hurry here with the lead and 1 minute left to go in the third quarter. Justin Rodriguez this time will line up in shotgun formation once again. He'll take it with a back behind him. He's going to roll to his left, and he's got a receiver. Pass broken up. No good. So the ball will go over on downs. The Highlands Owls defense bends and doesn't break on that possession. So they'll take possession and start this drive at their own 20-yard line.
Great pace to this game so far. Really, you know, when you talk about early season games, this being the first district game for both teams, of course, we're used to kind of seeing some kind of, you know, early season jitters. But for the most part, I think McCollum and Highlands, too, has played a pretty disciplined game.
It's been, now that you bring that up, it really has been, there really have been very few penalties in this game. Romeo Garza, quarterback duties. He's going to sit in the pocket. He's looking downfield. He likes Willie Gaskin. Willie Gaskin, Luke Landa over, almost picks that up. Garza overthrows Gaskin by just a bit, and Luke Landa, the safety, he's a center fielder. And I mean, I'm telling you, the guy can go numbers to numbers at least, if not sideline to sideline. He can cover a lot of ground.
And you talk about that relationship tonight between Garza and Gaskin. And even when Gaskin's double covered, he's still trying to get the ball to his playmaker.
Well, you have a receiver like Willie Gaskin, and you feel safe enough to throw that 50-50 ball. Just get it up somewhere where he can catch it, and odds are that he's going to come down with it. In the pocket again. Garza double pumps. He goes to his safety route. This time that's a forward pass. Dotson was the intended receiver. Wasn't lateral. Forward incomplete, so that'll bring up a 3rd and 10. The freshman showing some pocket presence. Got to say that he's done some things that have impressed us this evening.
Talk about the progression on that play itself. He was looking left. He pump faked left. Didn't like what he saw, and he came to his right side. So definitely, if you're Coach Landeros, you like what you see in your quarterback, a young freshman quarterback.
Looks like he's got the makings of a very good quarterback. The officials conferring, and I'm just now seeing a flag over there by the McCullum sideline. So let's let the officials talk this one out, and the referee will let us know what we have. Both sidelines getting an explanation. Unsportsmanlike conduct is the call against Highlands. And the infraction is also a disqualifying infraction. So we won't see Dotson back in the game this evening. A personal foul is usually a 15-yard penalty here from the 20. It'll be half the distance to the goal. So the Highlands Owls will be snapping here from their own 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 3rd down, I beg your pardon. It'll be 3rd down now and 20 yards.
So with that penalty, Highlands Owls 2nd and 20 on their own 10-yard line.
The pass is intercepted again right up the middle. Garza goes, and the McCullum Cowboys have intercepted the ball, and so they'll get great field position again.
All of that coming from the pressure from the inside defensive line, just collapsing that pocket, forcing Romeo Garza to get rid of the football. This time it lands in the hands of the defense.
We'd like to thank you for joining in here on this video stream. We shout out to Zechariah Lenda, who's watching from Oregon. Manuel Sanchez also watching. Deborah Rodriguez, thank you for tuning in and commenting here and there. Oralia Tovar saying doing good, Cowboys, and we appreciate all of our viewers, all of our social media followers. Y'all are doing pretty good too.
Defense with a couple of turnovers, a couple of interceptions for the Cowboys. Here at the very latter part of the 3rd quarter.
A little bit of extracurricular activity there at the end of the play, and the coaching staffs from both sidelines doing what you hope adults do here, bringing the kids together and reminding them that this is we're playing a game, we're playing a sport. It's intense. But bottom line, it's a sport. We're gonna play it the right way. So credit to Coach Landeros and his staff over here on the Highlands sideline, Coach Klon on the McCullum sideline, reminding everyone of what it is that brings us out to the Alamo Stadium. It's a football game.
And a band halftime performance.
And two outstanding. Unsportsmanlike conduct is the call. Unsportsmanlike against McCullum, unsportsmanlike and unsportsmanlike against Highlands will offset. The play will stand.
This is still pending from the interception, correct?
Yes.
This will be the first play coming up here, the new series for the Cowboys. Maybe the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Could very well be 6 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. McCollum up 44-18. They'll line up here at the Highlands Owls 10-yard line. John Paul Fisher, Javier Martinez in the backfield with Justin Rodriguez, wide receivers wide left and right. Justin takes the snap. J.P. Fisher up the middle. He's going to be hard to bring down. Oh, he does have a little east and west in him, Bobby.
Yes, I was going to let you finish that call.
In the end zone, it's a John Paul Fisher. Score that a touchdown. It is the last play of the third quarter. We're going to line up on this side of the field, on this end of the field, I beg your pardon, for the extra point. But we did have a discussion about that compass, and John Paul Fisher indeed does have east and west on his compass.
Well, when that center of gravity starts rolling, I don't know what the formula is for that. That's why I'm in the booth. But, boy, that keeps going, and he's hard to bring down, John Paul Fisher.
David Garza back out to kick the extra point. Rodriguez puts it on the tee. It's up. It looks good from here. The officials will affirm that. The score now, 51 for the Cowboys, 18 for the Owls. It is the end of the third quarter. When we come back, we'll be in the fourth here at Alamo Stadium.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
And we're back at Alamo Stadium for the fourth and final quarter here of Thursday night football. It's the first 14-5A D2 ball game. 10 teams in this district, so that means 9 games. And so these teams in 14-5A D2 have one non-district game to prepare for the district season. Boy, that's a quick preparation. 14-5A D2 made up of Highlands and McCullum, Edison, Alamo Heights, Lanier, Burbank, Sam Houston, Jefferson, Brackenridge, and Harlandale. 10 teams, 9 games. So we start in week 2. We start district in week 2, and here we are at Alamo Stadium. Fourth quarter, the Cowboys have scored 51 points, more than they scored in any game last year.
We're going to have to check the books to see when the last time they scored 51.
It's probably been a minute.
You had a chance, Coach, to talk to Coach Klon before the game, and I did before last week's game, and I know he's very happy about this season coming up.
Willie Gaskin trouble fielding the kickoff. He goes back into the end zone to bring it out, tackled at the 15-yard line, and yes, you just get that vibe from Coach Klon. The feel that the Cowboys are here and they're going to compete. And last year, again, as I said, a couple of single-digit losses. This a very competitive district. They finished in a tie for 5th place. Of course, only 4 teams go to the playoffs, but they ended on a good note, and looks like there's been some residual momentum that has come forward. It doesn't hurt, at all doesn't hurt at all to have 16 returning starters on your squad. So you got to look for things, picking up a little bit.
And you got to be happy for Coach Klon. He came back after being away for quite some time, and took him a little bit to get this Cowboy team going, and he's got them going right now, and he's got them playing good football. Of course, there's some flags on the play there.
Took over the reins of the McCullum Cowboys football program in 2020. So this is his 4th season and his 2nd tenure as the head coach for the Cowboys. The Owls, Garza giving the ball off to Mateo Rodriguez, changing directions as we've seen him prone to do. Back to the line of scrimmage.
You really see that McCullum defense, even with a hefty lead now, still playing very physical defense.
Well, there's when you have so many starters coming back. We just mentioned McCullum Cowboys, 16 starters. There is a bond. There is a brotherhood. You guys you've been through a lot of games together, and it really helps. You've got a lot of coaches on the field. They're just not going to let your guard down. Romeo Garza, swing pass over to the left, and that's a complete pass up across. The ball's on the ground. A scramble for it.
Getting back to that point that you're mentioning, Coach, about that brotherhood.
It was a fumble at the play there. The Cowboys have recovered that fumble. Once again, they're going to start the possession in the Highlands Owls red zone.
And, and continuing that, talking about what you mentioned about that brotherhood, one of the biggest things in last season that's got to put them all together, of course, that very last game of the year where the Cowboys win in that Frontier Bowl, and that definitely has an effect for coming up into this season, I feel.
Nice momentum for the McCullum Cowboy program, and the handoff this time goes to number 25, Albert Hernandez. Albert Hernandez good for a 7 or 8 yard gain. Now we got RC Audio Sports got a lot of football for you this weekend. We're going to be back on tomorrow with 2 football games. We'll also be on our RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel. That channel will bring you games from SAISD Sports Complex. It's going to be Alamo Heights and Brackenridge tomorrow on RC Audio Sports 2. McCullum lining up here at the 10-yard line, 2nd and 2. Handoff again to the running back, run out of bounds after he gained a first down. Looks like Jeremiah Guetta, the ball carrier there on that possession. We've got some new numbers coming in. Coach Klon and the McCullum staff going deep, getting their subs in. Also, when you've got a position on the other side of the ball, you're getting some reps on the other side of the ball as well. So you got some new numbers here on the field. Justin Rodriguez this time hands the ball off. The jet sweep type of play again. Looks like number 26, Jeremiah Guetta on the carry. That play went all east and west. No gain on the play. Highlands Owls defense still doing a great job pursuing it.
Also, want to just big shout out to Isabella Tejas and Cesar Mendez on the camera. Isabella running technical directing duties. She is flying solo and her tremendously.
Thank you, Bella. Gabriel Escobar at the quarterback position for the Cowboys, and he's going to take that right. He's got somebody in. He's got a pitch option, but he's going to turn that up the field and run it himself. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Gabriel Escobar handling the quarterback duties for the McCullum Cowboys here on this drive.
It's always great to get that second unit in, some good quality reps early on in the season.
Gabriel Escobar over to the sideline, getting the play directly from Coach Klon. Absolutely, it is 10 games. It's a long season, and you've got your scrapes and your bruises, and you just never know when you're going to be called on to play a position that's not your for a wide receiver, and you've got to go play some DB or vice versa. Gabriel Escobar running the quarterback duties now for the McCullum Cowboys. Looking over to the sideline, doing a good job of managing that clock and making sure it ticks all the way off. Well, just as I said that, he lets one extra second go off. A delay of game there. A delay of game. The McCullum Cowboys, of course, the strategy here is just to knock off every second possible. Gabriel Escobar went 1 second beyond what he should have. 5-yard penalty, live and learn.
And you talk about the length of the season, and the Cowboys with a quick turnaround. Last week they played on a Friday. Tonight they're playing on a Thursday night. So those Thursday night games, it's always good to get an additional time off.
Back-to-back Thursdays for McCullum.
That's right.
Escobar calls for the snap. It's going to. He's going to pull up and throw. He's got a receiver in the back. Lot of contact. No flag. It's incomplete. Ernest Acuna, I believe, was the intended receiver. He was defended well. And as I said, a lot of contact. No flag.
Looked like he was kind of locked up there with the defender. But again, the officials not seeing anything there.
So the field goal team, it looks like, is coming on the field. Nope.
Yep.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Here comes David Garza. Not David Garza. Again, the second team kicker.
He's getting some looks.
He's going to get a look, too. Michael Torres is number 35, and he's going to attempt a 26-yard field goal. It's long enough. Is it straight enough? The officials say it is.
Okay. The Cowboys continuing to have no wasted trips into the red zone.
David Garza, again, off to a great start. I keep mentioning his one miss. The first time he took the field there against South San, he missed that extra point, but he has been perfect since on extra points. Field goals, looks like we've got a little depth in special teams as well, as Michael Torres nails that one from 26 yards away. Looked like that one could have been good from 36. So we're keeping it right here. Again, we've been talking about our schedule. Tomorrow we've got 2 games on this channel, RC Audio Sports, our original channel. We will have Edison at Harlandale at Memorial Stadium tomorrow. Both games, Brack Alamo Heights and Harlandale Edison, will start at 7. Brack Alamo Heights on RC Audio Sports 2 at the SISD Sports Complex, and Edison versus Harlandale at Memorial Stadium on this, our original RC Audio Sports channel. So get on YouTube if you can do split screen. Put a split screen up there and watch both of our games. A couple of 14-5 AD2 ball games.
These days, you got a phone, you got an iPad, or you got a tablet. One of those.
Figure it out, and the biggest part of figuring it out, Bobby, is subscribing. Get to those YouTube channels, subscribe. Hit the alert button. Hit that little bell.
And guess what? It's free.
It's free. You know what? Good point, Bob. I want to talk about that too. David Garza is going to kick this off, and I do want to make a point about that. Willie Gaskin chasing the kickoff back. It's come right up the middle, and he's always dangerous. He breaks a couple of tackles, still standing. He's at the 50. This could go to the 41-yard line. Boy, it looked like nothing. Got it out to the 41. Bob, what I would like to tell our listeners is that please be wary of scams and frauds and bots that are out there. Social media is flooded by bots and spam, leading you to places that are not actually streaming games. RC Audio Sports, we promise you that we will never ask you to set up an account. We will never charge you a fee to watch our games. RC Audio Sports, all of our games will be on one of our 2 YouTube channels. If you've got internet access and can find YouTube, you can find us.
We will ask you, though, to subscribe.
We will ask you to subscribe and hit the alert button. We'll ask you to comment, visit our social media. But it's always free, and you never have to set up an account. And you might find on some of your, we've got a timeout on the field, the Owls have called it. You might find on some of your social media, you might find some unusual places that say, I've never seen McCullum, you get a game streamed on this channel. Don't go there. It's a scam. We're telling you, UIL has posted that on their own website, and we've shared it on RC Audio Sports social media as well. But again, if you subscribe to you subscribe to RC Audio Sports, you know that you're going to find a 28-5A game, and volleyball is right around the corner. A week from Tuesday, we're going to have Tuesday night volleyball. We're going to find the game of the night every Tuesday night, and we're going to bring you 28-5A volleyball. It's right around the corner. We can't wait. The Owls, 1st and 10 in McCullum territory. Romeo Garza quarterbacking since the second quarter. This time gives the ball to Mateo Rodriguez. Mateo Rodriguez somehow gets through the line. He's over to the sideline. It's a race at the 10. He's tackled out of bounds. It's number 30 for the Cowboys. Nate Moreno with a touchdown, a saving tackle. Mateo Rodriguez, we've seen him break through through the line of scrimmage a couple of times tonight. He comes up with a little bit of a limp there, but the Highlands Owls inside the 10-yard line in the red zone threatening to score.
A little bit of Houdini action there by Rodriguez. It looked like he was going to go down, but somehow managed to escape and get the Highlands Owls deep into McCullum Cowboy territory.
So this will put Gaskin in the backfield behind Romeo Garza. Little conversation between the two. Romeo asking him to back up just a little bit. Gaskin with the handoff right off the middle. Boy, he trucks a McCullum defender. He's inside the 5-yard line. The clock's still ticking. We're approaching the 6-minute mark. This will be second down and goal for the Owls inside the Cowboys 5-yard line, or right at the Cowboys 5-yard line.
Also, we encourage you to stick around right after the game, of course. We have the Martinez and Associates players of the game. We will choose an offensive player of the game and a defensive player of the game.
Willie Gaskin alongside Romeo Garza, and he's going to take the handoff again. He's jukes to his left, to his right. He will not be denied. Touchdown. Willie Gaskin, touchdown. Owls.
I saw his determination from the kickoff return to this play right here. Gaskin was determined to get into that end zone.
Well, when he took the handoff, I was one of those not to be denied plays. I don't know that he could have been stopped. The Cowboys give up the 24th point of the night here with 5 minutes and 38 seconds left to play. The Owls look like they've got their full offense out there on the field, so going for two. Same lineup. Garza at quarterback, Gaskin behind him. And the snap goes right to Gaskin. He's going to pick it up, look downfield. He's got a man.
Wide open.
Wide open. 2 points for the Highlands Owls. That was number 12, Jeremiah McCain, at the end of that broken play. Again, Willie Gaskin making something happen when it didn't look like anything was there. 54-26 is the score. 5 minutes and 38 seconds left to play here. Thursday night football at Alamo Stadium. We'll be right back.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you've fallen behind on payments, or you just don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
Oralia Tovar, thank you for the kind words. So we appreciate you following our video streams, and we've got a lot more to come here in 2023 and 2024. We've just started our football season. Volleyball season is on deck and ready to go. A week from Tuesday starts the 28-5A district season. The Highlands Owls will kick off. Landa will field it, and he's tackled immediately at the 24-yard line. And, of course, you know, when we get a little closer to winter and it drops into the low 90s, we also have boys and girls basketball, 28-5A. Here at RC Audio Sports, we try to give you the big picture for football. It's 14-5A D2 and all other sports 28-5A. So make sure you're following our social media. Make sure you've subscribed to both of our YouTube channels. And we're going to have a great 2023-2024 school year. Under center is the quarterback for McCullum. He comes to his left, everybody else to his right. I'm not sure that was the way the way that play was designed. But nonetheless, it's Justin Rodriguez back in for the Cowboys, and that was good for a 3-yard gain.
And really, it's just about time management here for the Cowboys. Wanting to get in the reps for those guys that are always on call, on standby.
Justin Rodriguez underneath center again, and just a handoff to the running back across the 30-yard line. It'll bring. But one of the things that Coach Klon brought up in our visit before the game was just how challenging last Thursday was with the oppressive heat and a couple of degrees difference. Just looking at the temperature, just checking the temperature a few minutes ago, we're down to about 92, and I think last week we were still at 100 at the end of that game. So, that's going to make a little difference as well.
Bands are still going strong right now.
There you go. Justin Rodriguez will hand the ball off, and the Highlands Owls will deny the first down. So the Cowboys punt team will be back on the field. We haven't seen it so much tonight.
For the Cowboys.
But the Cowboys have a very interesting punt formation, and that Justin is their punter. Of course, Justin Rodriguez, quarterback and the punter.
He hasn't punted much today.
And he hasn't punted much. But
I think he had one punt earlier, and that was a nice high punt.
You see him in a very conventional punt formation here, but we saw him last week against South End in that hybrid punt formation that allows him to run a play or punt, putting a lot of pressure on the defense. Justin Rodriguez here in the fourth quarter with a lot of people getting playing time. He's the leader. He counts and doesn't like the sum of his count, so he calls a timeout. And the Cowboy staff will try to get the right personnel, the right number of personnel out, and Justin Rodriguez will punt the ball away. It's always a bad feeling when the punt team goes out. You've got to call a timeout, and the huddle's there, and it's very obvious the person who's missing kind of tiptoes into the huddle, and it's always an awkward feeling. But it's going to happen late in the game when you've got a lot of subs in, and oftentimes the starters continue to play special teams. So it's tough. It's a communication issue, but. Again, it's a nice rep to have as you go through the season. And, Coach Landeto's made this point. He says we win or we learn. And losing isn't a part of it. And a lot of learning going on this evening for both teams. So they got the numbers right. Justin Rodriguez feels content to ask for the snap, and the punt is away. It'll land at about the 50-yard line and take a straight-up bounce. The Owls will...
Well, he doesn't want to punt to Gaskin.
Well, no. Not number 4. We've got some we really in the district, we've got some outstanding playmakers, and Willie Gaskin, one of them. Luke Landa over here for McCullum, another. Had the privilege of watching both of them here tonight.
Coach, well, we have a time right here to maybe some candidates for offensive player of the game.
What are you thinking?
Well, an obvious choice, of course, Justin Rodriguez. But he's had some options tonight, but I think he's done a really good job on, receivers and running backs.
The handoff goes to Gaskin. He's out here in space where he's always dangerous. Cowboy defense does pursue and tackle him after a 6-yard gain. Yeah, you talk Justin Rodriguez. We were talking about how efficient the pitch was, and he's certainly always a big part of the offense. You want your quarterback to be just risk averse enough. We've got a downed owl on the field. The trainers are going to tend to him. We're going to take a break while that happens. High school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the billion-dollar auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
The Owls taking the snap after that official timeout. Gaskin gets a handoff, and once again, he's out in space where he's always dangerous. A big 15-yard gain for the proud Willie Gaskin, a senior quarterback, wide receiver for the Owls. What an outstanding football career that young man has had. 2 minutes and 11 seconds and running. The clock approaching the 2-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. The McCullum Cowboys with a commanding lead, 54-26. Looks like they're getting ready to go 2-0 for the season.
2-0, Coach, for the McCollum Cowboys.
Willie Gaskin again stops and goes, looking for something to happen here in front of him. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and he's going to the sideline now.
It's got to be a good feeling in Cowboy land to see their team up in the winning column again.
Last year, the Cowboys won 4 games, two of them in the last 2 games of the season. A couple of years ago, only 3 wins. And in 2020, 0-7 the Cowboys were. So a nice little trajectory if you're a McCullum Cowboy fan. Seems like they're going in the right direction.
Certainly something to be proud of in the McCullum community. Always makes for good Frontier Bowl talk. I know it's way too early in the season for any of that.
Way too early.
But I feel like you can ask many, and it's never too early.
Romeo Garza looking downfield. He's got a receiver just beyond the reach of Jose Villasana.
Just under a minute ago.
And the clock will stop just under a minute on that incomplete pass. 3rd down and 14 for the Owls here. The ball resting at the Cowboys' 40-yard line. Garza will take the snap. He sits in the pocket, protected well. Mateo Rodriguez, the intended receiver, and just out of reach. Again, the pass is incomplete, so that'll bring up a 4th down, 4th and 14. Bobby, going back to offensive player of the game.
Well, we're going to leave some suspense as well, but we're talking about offense. Hey, David Garza, had some obviously some extra points. He had plenty of those, but he also had a couple field goals in there as well, maybe one.
Mm-hmm.
But all points crucial in this game.
Romeo Garza taking the snap. He's got some pressure. He's going in the wrong direction. Throws that ball away. He's outside of the tackle box and gets the ball downfield. So the Cowboys will get the ball, turn it over on downs. Great point, David Garza. I like that, Bobby. I like that.
We talk about these players having the greatest impact in their win, and it's a great comfort to know that you score these many touchdowns and you're getting extra points off of those.
Mm-hmm. And he opened the scoring with a field goal. The Cowboys stalled. Deep into the Highlands territory. David Garza came through with the field goal. He started this scoring barrage with the field goal at the very beginning of the game.
Could we have a player of the game as a kicker? I don't know. Stay tuned.
Let us know. You're watching. Tell us what you think. We can be swayed by comments.
Yeah.
Let us know.
SISD Alamo Stadium. Been around a long time,
Defensively, now that's going to be another tough one, because you got that whole front defensive line that just really shut down any run game in between the tackles for the Cowboys. They did a great job defensively. Even had a couple of interceptions by the defensive backs.
And the Cowboys will take a knee. The clock will run down from 5 seconds. The Cowboys will improve to 2-0. The Highlands Owls will drop to 0-2. 54-26 is the final score here from Alamo Stadium. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. We'll be back with the Martinez and Associates post-game show, and we'll let you know our choices for offensive and defensive players of the game. We'll be right back.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez and Associates today at 210-337-1111.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
The attorneys and staff at Quezada, Larmond, and Brignac PC earn their clients' trust by serving with integrity and honor. QLB is committed to getting its clients' lives back on track. We represent cases that fall into the areas of family law, probate law, civil law, HOA law, and real estate law. The QLB team stands ready to assist our clients in all litigation. Our attorneys have extensive experience representing hundreds of clients, and we're well versed in Texas law and well acquainted with the court systems. Whether you need a trust, will, civil, real estate, or family lawyer, you can count on QLB. We know that your family is extremely important to you, and as our client, it is important to us as well. We strive to represent our clients as effectively and efficiently as possible. Our divorce and family lawyers know that working through the impersonal world of the legal system does not match the emotions you may feel. That is why, whether it's divorce, adoption, or any other area of family law, we strive to reduce the anxiety and stress of the situation through caring, understanding, and clear communication. In San Antonio, call the law offices of Carlos Quezada at 210-606-6568 or visit us in person at 2823 East South Cross Boulevard.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you've fallen behind on payments, or you just don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today.
The On Par Golf Academy at Mission Del Lago was designed and developed to offer not only the highest quality golf instruction in San Antonio, but so much more. With its experienced staff and its TrackMan indoor and outdoor training facility, On Par Golf has the capability to meet all your golf improvement needs. From its junior golf programming to its entertainment and hosting services, OPG has got you covered. So if you're ready to take your golf game to the next level, come see us at On Par Golf.
Do you own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location, cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention? Tacho buys houses.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
I've been working for Harlandale for 23 years. I'm the first person they see, and I like to work with kids. Here at Harlandale, we're a team. And when it comes to delivering the kids safely to school, we all work together and we accomplish the mission.
Join Harlandale ISD as a bus driver and become a vital part of our education community. Enjoy a fulfilling career with competitive pay starting at $19 an hour. Apply today at harlandale.net/apply.
Come be a part of the Harlandale legacy.
And we welcome you back to Alamo Stadium, where the McCullum Cowboys have just beaten the Highlands Owls 54-26. The McCullum Cowboys now 2-0. The Highlands Owls now 0-2. McCullum Cowboys 2-0. Highlands Owls 0-2. Did I get that right? All right, we're back here for the Martinez and Associates post-game show for the selections of offensive and defensive players of the game. Bob, you brought up some great nominations. I also want to throw in Diego Garcia's name as well. He did a great job on those routes and made himself available for Justin Rodriguez. He was a big part of that offense.
You know, it's always tough, especially when the team plays as well as they did today, both on the offensive side and the defensive side. But yeah, Coach, Diego Garcia, Luke Landa also on both sides of the football played well. But
Luke Landa had that big end around reverse that he scored on.
Yeah.
Javier Martinez, good one too. Yeah, lots of nominations.
Lots of players making big impacts in this ball game.
Let's narrow this one down.
But one thing I don't think that we've done on RC Audio Sports as a player of the game, offensive player of the game, is go to a kicker.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, if anyone gets that recognition in any night, I think David Garza deserves that recognition.
David Garza was out there. He was perfect all night long. He started the scoring with the field goal. I can certainly sign off on that, Bobby. You know, let's one vote for David?
Yeah, 2 votes.
All right. David Garza, congratulations. You are our Martinez and Associates offensive player of the game. Defense can be a little tougher.
Yeah, defense was tough, especially, you know, we talked about in the beginning of the game, we talked about how well that defensive line played, giving pressure all evening long. They just did a fantastic job. The defensive backs, even when they were getting beat on those plays that were getting extended, they were coming across the field and making big stops. But I think when it comes all down to it, some of the plays that made a big impact were when the Cowboys really made that big separation.
One of the one young man that comes to mind anytime you talk about their defense is Luke Landa, playing that safety and center field position. Had a big impact on a lot of plays here tonight. He had some help back there in the defensive backfield as well, though.
Yeah, and I know, and even Luke Landa played a big role in who we're choosing as player of the game. I think Marcos Sanchez, as he concentrated and got that tip from Luke Landa, who really put McCullum in great field position when they got the ball right back. So I think Marcos Sanchez is well-deserving of our player of the game.
I'll sign off on that one as well. So Marcos Sanchez, congratulations. You are our Martinez and Associates defensive player of the game tonight.
All right. Well, that'll do it for us.
Well, that wraps us up. You are watching the Martinez and Associates post-game show. This is Robert Villafranca alongside Bobby Mendez, not on the camera tonight, but playing a big role. Isabella Tejas and Cesar Mendez behind the camera doing all that camera work. Again, we appreciate you joining us tonight. We'll be back on tonight, RC Audio Sports and RC Audio Sports 2 games.